What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. PFL is back. 2025 World Tournament. First round, round one. And round one of the first fight on the tournament starting now. I knew there'd be like 15 minutes of buffer time, and I was working late today, so just in the nick of time, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fighters are being announced in the smart cage. Now, good to see you guys as we start off this fight weekend with a little PFL. Kyun Kim against Nathan Kelly. And this is going to start the Featherweight PFL, yeah, World Tournament here. Single elimination tournament. Not in one night, unfortunately, but good to see everyone back here. And oh, Nathan Kelly already blitzing here, but Kim rushing to get hooks in as Nathan Kelly misstepped there and fell to the ground. Yo, what's up, Curtis Clark? What's up to everybody in the live chat? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. It's on ESPN 2 and ESPN Plus. Yo, what's up, Bonkai? Good to see you. This card's better than the UFC one. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I put them about par on paper. But this one, I mean, it's a decent card for the return of PFL in 2025. Clinching up against the cage right now. Kelly and Kim. And Kelly trying to go for the takedown. Kim, good job staying on his feet. How's everybody's week going thus far? I know it's not Friday yet, although it feels like it because we got some later night MMA. Foot stomps by Kelly. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Oh, man. Come on. Separate them, ref. Literally, Kelly relying on the foot stomps right now. Yo, what's up, Activate A? Kelly by foot stomp, which is... So, anyone's match still. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh man, see, I already missed Ryzen. It's taking me 2 minutes to bring up Ryzen. 2 minutes to bring up Ryzen. Those refs, man. They'll separate you even if you're throwing elbows. It's so crazy. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Kelly still trying to get that takedown with the body lock, but not really employing any trips here. And now Kim pushing him up against the cage. Kim, by the way, 10-1 as a pro, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Same with Kelly, except he's 11-3, but 4-1 in his last 5. Lost his last fight to Ahmed Magomedov. No shame in that. Let's go, Kim. Hey, what's up, Alina? Good to see you. Oh, Kelly with a couple right hands. Kelly with the right elbow. Kelly with the right hand as they finally escape the clinch halfway through the round. Kim with the left hand. Kim coming off a win at UAE Warriors. Fought in Brave as well. So this isn't a Korean fighter, guys, who's just come from Road FC. Oh, big left by Kim, just drops Kelly. Another right by Kim, but Kelly looking for an armbar. Looking for an armbar. Kim gets out of it. Kim looking for the back. Kim with the left hook in. Just like that, Kim with the back take, ladies and gentlemen. Back take. Might be back mount here if he starts landing some shots. 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock. That's why he was the favorite, ladies and gentlemen. He always looking for the rear naked choke. He didn't just beat no cans in Road FC. Not going to get the choke here as Kelly is rolling, but he might roll right into mount. Yeah, 4-1 in Brave, dude. And actually took on some solid opponents. Back mount still. Yeah, body triangle secured. Body triangle secured in the back. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You know the answer to that question. This is YouTube. Kelly's cut. You're a smart guy, Kai. You're a smart guy. 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Still in the back. Can Kim finish the fight? Kim trying to go. Now he's just going for the neck crank here. And right arm not quite under the chin, but he's just cranking the neck. He doesn't give a fuck. He is cranking that neck. Kelly fighting the hands. He does a good job fighting the hands. ESPN and ESPN Plus. Kelly's getting absolutely dominated right now. Kim did drop him, and Kelly's been kind of in recovery and defense mode ever since. 1 minute on the clock. He's busted up. What's up, Hoggy from home? 53 seconds on the clock. He's just continuing to crank that neck. Oh, man. I mean, this does not look comfortable here, but Kelly doing a good job of continuing to fight the hands. But Kim now getting that left hand over. Is it under the chin? He's just squeezing the blood out of the face of Kelly right now. Still not quite under the chin. 31 seconds on the clock. Again, Kelly doing a good job of fighting the hands. But he's been in full defense mode upon having to recover from getting knocked down. Kim's a savage. I love it. I love it. 15 seconds remaining in this first round, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is under the chin now. Pulling backwards is Kim. He's out. He's out. He's asleep. He is asleep. He is asleep, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, coming to right when the ref ends, it is Kelly. And there we go. Tai Kyun Kim, ladies and gentlemen. He will take this one. Finish in the first round, which means we have probably an hour before the next fight. Shout out to the PFL. Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you. Nothing for me yet. Just looking and still deciding. What's up, everybody? I hope your voice comes back soon. Oh, just a straight up overhand to the nose knocks down Kelly there. Wow, expected this to be more competitive. I remember watching Nathan Kelly's last fight and he got absolutely dominated quickly. Mind you, it was against a really good opponent, so I was like, okay. But before then, honestly, I think he only like 2 or 3 legit guys. And there's a few good wins on this resume. But Tai Kyun Kim moves on in the featherweight tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, pretty good record here. Now, 4 submissions. 3 KO, 4-1 in Brave. Fucking rights, man. It's easy to have a padded record. As much as I love Road FC, as much as I love Black Combat, it is easier to have a padded record over there. Man, I need a fucking haircut. Curls for days. Let's go. Let's go. PFL pace. Yeah, we're not going to see another fight probably for another hour. Fuck, had that over 1.5. Is this World Series of Fighting? Yo, what's up, Chris Cushman? Good to see you. Busy day, busy week. Probably won't stream one championship in the morning tomorrow. Might do BKFC. I mean, I'm aiming to do BKFC. It's a busy week. Busy week. I was on site again today. Yo. Yeah, let's get to the next one here. Let's get to the next one. Although we do have like an hour. Oh, Kennedy's not even the next one. I mean, as much as I want Jeremy Kennedy to win, oh, Canada, baby. I'm impressed he went the distance with Braga. I thought Braga would beat him a little bit more dominantly, but let's be honest, Braga did beat him. Patricio knocked him out. I didn't think Kennedy was going to beat Patricio. I don't know, man. I think as much as I want to root for my Canadian brother, I don't think he's going to get past Movlid. Unfortunately. All right. Next fight here, ladies and gentlemen. And this truly is a world tournament. They brought in a bunch of international fighters for this, or at least have a lot of international representatives who've maybe fought under the PFL or Bellator banner before. Hey, what's up, GCN? Good to see you. Hey, thank you, Hawk from home. PFL rented out the Apex. PFL only does shows at the Apex. Shout out to the Smart Cage. I've been watching him for a while, seen when he beat Hussein Khadimagomedov, so I knew he was legit. Dude, when he goes and develops in Brave. Tall, lanky featherweight too. I had a parlay also with Kim by decision. Let's go. Oh shit, by decision. Uh-oh. My God, I've been so busy. Busy week for you as well, Scott? That's a tough one for Jeremy. I got Bachar KO TKO round 2. Had someone tell me yesterday Kel was the best dog on the card. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey, what's up, Skatesman? Hope you guys were hanging out with Skatesman prior to this show. Hold up. What's up, Raul Rosas Jr. Speech therapist. That's almost as... Wait. Is he a fighting nerd? No way. He's a fighting nerd? Oh my God. No wonder he's a savage. No wonder he's a savage. Or maybe that was his, like, please invite me to the fighting nerds. It doesn't say that he's with them yet on Tapology, but, like, it's fucking Tapology. Holy shit. No wonder he's a savage, dude. They got Asian ones! Dude, now they just have to bring in, My boy Quan Wan Il from One Championship. He fits in there. Just don't put him up against Andrade, and he beats everybody. He probably trained with them, maybe. I mean, why he probably could go train to Brazil. Maybe he had. Maybe he made a pit stop in Brazil, or maybe he did some of his camp there, and he knows that, look, this is gonna go viral if I wear these glasses. So, I work for a roof and company, and the weather's been great, so I've been busy as shit. The weather's been absolute dog shit out here. It's been raining, then snowing, then raining, then snowing. Had to end the stream because Hank just randomly decided to do a fight companion. Ah. Hank loves the PFL so much. So, I'm not surprised. He loves this sport so much. I'm not surprised he's covering it. Honorary member, maybe. I mean, maybe he did like a bunch of his camp with them there, and they said, hey, come back. Or maybe they said... Maybe, okay, no, this is what happened. They said, he did some of his camp there, and they said, you're only allowed to come back. You're only allowed to be a fighting nerd if you win the fight. And win the fight in, like, fighting nerd fashion, i.e., like, a finish. And, yeah, maybe, like, one of the coaches there, like, gave him some glasses, and we're like, all right, you're one of us now. It would have been crazy if, like... He like puts a fucking gi on and everything. Brazil! Honestly, know nothing about Kim. I didn't either coming into this one. It's freezing rain yesterday. Yeah, it's been a really cold hockey from home. Had him by decision on tap. I mean, one fight in, one decision victory by an absolute savage. She threw on the freaking fighting nerds glasses. Ta Kin Kum. Oh, Tai Kyun Kim. Not Tai Kim Kyun. Or maybe it is Kim Tai Kyun. They pronounced the last name first. Anyways, it doesn't matter. He won. He's a savage. 4 submissions, 3 KO. What I didn't know coming into this one is his 5 fights in Brave. That indeed. Fighting nerd team seems like businessmen. They're franchising first new HQ in Korea. Heard it here first. The Samsung division. Do you think Chad Mendes has a chance against the guy who's going to fight on GFL LA card? Who's he fighting? I've cared so little about the GFL other than when they were announcing fighters signed who were like, who A, some of them didn't even know that they were signed, and B, some of them were in prison. One of them was in prison. Amorem. How old is Galvo? By the way, the next fight is coming eventually. Excited for this card. Cool to have fights to watch on a Thursday. Absolutely, Adrian. Adrian! Good to see you. Good to see you. Fighting nerd Samsung. Some Brazilian guy. I'm looking at him right now. I made the mistake of opening up Sure Dog, though, so it's going to take even longer to load probably than this PFL next fight. I heard... Yes. Not a lot of details. Okay, here we go. So this guy's 31, 19, and 3. Fury. So very much a regional guy. Hasn't been super active in the last few years. How many submissions does he have? 6 submissions. I mean, it depends. If this guy's a good jiu-jitsu guy, like maybe he subs Mendes, but if this stays on the feet, I mean, I still think Chad has good enough hands to mix it up. Holy fuck, I forgot Mendes fought Sucho Kim and Ryzen. What? Yeah, that was a while ago. One of the first Ryzen cards. Anyways. Alright, let's get to this next one here, guys. Did I miss anything else in the comments? I thought this was one guitar. What's up in May events vlogs? All right, we got the next one coming up here. Guys are about to make their walkouts. All right, not bad, not bad. Good to see all the homies in the live chat. Striking Ace, good to see you as well. Hey, but we're all going to Denver for one championship. This is actually the random Swiss league. What is the fight you're most excited for? Was announced Gary versus Prates. I'm scared we're gonna see Gary do exactly what he did to MVP. That scares me. That scares me. But at the same time, Prates could land a wild fucking knee. So there you go. There you go. Dude, yes, in the heavyweight Grand Prix, which I'm down for. I'm down for. See you later, Hog from home. All right, we have Kikuiri, who is Masayuki Kikuiri, who is out of Japan. He's the slight favorite out of Japan. As we move to the welterweight Grand Prix here. I guess it's not a Grand Prix, it's just a tournament. I gotta stop calling it Grand Prix. 4-1 in his last 5 fights on a 4-fight win streak. 7 KO TKOs, that's what we like to see. No submissions, 3 decisions. 2-0 in Bellator, 8-2-1 in the mighty Pancrase. Looks like he was king of Pancrase as well. And fought 1 fight in Bellator. Oh, I actually remember this fight. This was a fun fight. This was a fun fight. He won late in that fight. Yep. This was actually a good one. This was actually a good one. Giannis Bachar. 9-2 as a pro. 5-0 in his last 5 fights. He's out of Greece. Yo, what's up, Kings World? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Out of MMA Masters All-Star. 8 KO TKOs. Striker's delight here. Knock on wood. 1 decision. We also like to see that, ladies and gentlemen. Cage Warriors champ. Global Legion champ. Fought some exhibition MMA. That is right. He was on the last season of The Ultimate Fighter. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, he was the Greece representative. And until his loss to Robert Valentine, so technically still on a pro fight win streak. He was on a 2-4-6-8 fight win streak, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go with the Japanese fighter. Tears of joy or tears of sorrow. Either way, we're going to see some tears here, ladies and gentlemen. And looking for the takedown already is Bachar. .441 seconds. And continuing to look for the takedown is Bachar. Good takedown defense up against the fence for Kikuiri. And falling in the dominant position here is Kikuiri back up to his feet. How do I watch the program? It's starting right now. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Kikuiri pushing Bachar up against the cage. How's your week going, King's World? Hey, what's up, King Jug? Good to see you. I'm going to go Kikuiri in this one. I wish Prates versus Gary wasn't on short notice. Gary only really takes fights on short notice, funny enough. I think his last 2 are on, well, not like 1 week, but half of what your normal camp would be, I think. And Prates, I mean, this guy fucking smokes cigarettes, so he doesn't even need a camp. All he needs is his nick fix. He's freaking smoking at the PI the other day. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Saw a picture come out of that. Right back up to his feet is Kikuiri. Busy, but that's good. Busy's good. Busy's good. Nice takedown defense. Yeah, and he showed that in the last fight against Herman Torrado as well. It's hard. You have a throat infection. He does sound a little bit more raspy than usual. While the next fight is up, unusual for the PFL. I know that was pretty quick. Got my money on the Asian guy. Let's go. Gotta have the nick fix. Trying to quit myself. 301. I think I'd be able to quit most substances except for caffeine. Or not even caffeine, just coffee. Like, I could be off the caffeine and still I just need coffee. Maybe not. Maybe I'm addicted to caffeine. Nice left elbow by Kikuiri. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Kikuiri, the step back left, right. I will be live the whole time, my man. I did. MMA-based goddess got me good, and I will forever be pissed off at her. Oh, nice step back left by Kikuiri's Bachar. Landed the left. I fell for a stupid fucking Instagram story like a plebeian. And said Rashad Evans was out of the fight and that Titties was going to be in. And I just was so happy. I was so happy. And then I wanted to end it all. Oh, high kick by Kikuiri and a 1-2 by Bachar. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Bachar looks tired already. I could care less about Rampage fighting Rashad Evans. I want to see Rampage fight again, but I want to see him fight Titties. Titties! Kelly lost. He got submitted in the first round. 1 minute 49 seconds. Looking for that single leg again. Kikuiri with some tremendous takedown defense. Yeah, it's on ESPN. ESPN, I think, like, their actual broadcast and plus. No, Hockey from Home. I am on guard of that all the time. I don't sleep anymore and have nightmares about it. Titties. Daryl Schoonover. Fucking titties, bro. From The Ultimate Fighter Season 10. Oh, big right hand by Kikuiri. He hurt Bachar. Bachar's hurt straight left by Kikuiri. Bachar's hurt back up against Cage Woman in 16 seconds on the clock. Kikuiri looking for those kill shots here. Left. Oh, a little counter left jab by Bachar. 1 minute and 8 seconds. Oh, Kikuiri. A couple shots to the body. Now the Bachar's employing that high guard. Kikuiri with the left. Kikuiri with the right. Bachar fighting desperate. Knees by Bachar in the clinch. 55 seconds on the clock. Straight left by Bachar. What is going on here? Bachar landing some big shots to Kikuiri now. What the hell is going on? Bachar looks dead tired, but just bulldozing through and landing some big shots on Kikuiri. Bachar now throwing in the pocket. Maybe just letting everything go here at the end of the first round, which honestly, not a bad move. 35 seconds on the clock. If you look up Rampage and titties on my YouTube channel, Idol Skatesman, I made a whole video highlighting why I want to see Rampage versus titties. And at one point, there was rumors that they were going to fight. Looking for the takedown now is Kikuiri, and Bachar with some decent takedown defense. Can Kikuiri get the late takedown? Oh, close, close. I have no idea what Hockey's talking about. Kikuiri snatching that neck knee to the body, and that will do it for the first round. I got a 1-0 Kikuiri. Yes, me too. Turquoise American Spirits were my favorite. Dude, shout out to American Spirits. That's whenever Protest has a fight, that's what I smoke. I got a Kikuiri. I liked that late push by Bachar, but I think that was his only good thing that he did in that round. Kikuiri reversed him a bunch and, I don't know, landed some solid strikes early. Boring ass cage push round, but it was fireworks when there was action. Yep. I switched to black and milds this week like a degenerate. Don't you also vape? Isn't it like worse if you're doing both? That's a good question, Idol. Let me give you an essay about what I was talking about. Really interested to see how Thad Gene does against a real test, and co-main fight also interesting. I'm so stoked for the co-main event. I think everybody who watches me stream PFL and watch me stream Bellator knows how much I like the Peruvian fighter, so I think that one's going to be a absolute brawl. Borics is fun to watch as well. Yeah, no, there's gonna be some fun ones. It's good, like Thad Gene, you said it, going up against a really good opponent. Frederik Dupras going up against Gabriel Braga. Now, if Braga can either look really good or like he's kind of bored in the fight, so hopefully the Maple Leaf can reign supreme in that one over Brazil. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. 1-2 by Kikuiri. Bachar is employing a good high guard. I will give him that. Nice left jab by Bachar. Bachar with the left hook. Kikuiri's got to keep that right hand up. Just accept that, like, tobacco's is one of your vices and just live it up. I mean, YouTube, I'm not encouraging people to smoke, okay? Unless practice is fighting, then smoke a whole pack that weekend. I feel like I'm not as tired today as I've been. I'm gonna be tired this weekend though, because we got another all-nighter with Deep, little Garachin. I mean, you know what's fucked up is she's not wrong. Literally just came from working, and then I produce a health and wellness podcast for a client locally, and at the gym there's a sauna, so I did hit the sauna and cold plunge, so like she's not wrong, which is the most fucked up thing about it. 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Oh, 100. Not gonna deny that. More cage pushing, by the way, guys. Right hand by Bachar as they escape the clinch. That is true. I'm terrified. 323. See, like, I don't even know what video you're talking about, but that's what scares me. Oh, I know. 312 on the clock. Some more clinching here. Maybe no nonsense Keith Peterson, who's Shirt gets baggier with every fight he refs. Speaking of the cigarettes, knee to the body. 258. I wonder if Hank did a sonic cold plunge today. I wonder if he's alert. What if he looks tired? Hockey from home. 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Left jab. Is No Chill also streaming? I saw MMA holes is streaming, so it's a big enough event for the MMA holes to stream. And by the way, big shout out to the crowd we have here. Finally, they separate. Left jab by Kikuiri. Ah, yes. Thank you very much for watching. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Yes, another beer review on the channel. I know I'm slacking with some other MMA content, but it's coming. It's in the works. Oh, left by Kikuiri. It looks like Kikuiri's tired too, man. Looking for the trip takedown is Kikuiri, and he gets it. Back up to his feet is Bachar. Kikuiri with the right underhook. Or sorry, with the right hook, trying to drag Bachar to the ground, but didn't get it. I like all of those, to be perfectly honest. Yo, what's up, Amberly? Good to see you. Of Terry Ryan's show hockey? There's 2 of them that were posted. What is he singing? Is he taking requests? 1 minute and 38 seconds. I have a request for him if he is. It's one of my favorite Canadian songs, actually. But, I mean, Stan Rogers, he's more than just Canadian. He's a music legend. Idaho, this is my request. If he needs me to donate, I will. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Oh, big left hook by Kikuiri. Like, when Canadians get drunk as fuck, late night, small pubs, everyone's standing on the table singing this song by the end of the night. Idaho Skatesman. 55 seconds on the clock. And if you're not a real Canadian, and get the fuck out. Oh, reverse guillotine. And, hey, good job by Kikuiri getting back up to his feet despite Bachar threatening that. I just wish we had more than 8 fights, but now I understand this tournament better. 4 and 4 per division makes sense. And honestly, as long as this doesn't go till midnight, Raul Rosa's junior speech therapist, I'm totally okay with this tournament, single elimination, NCAA style MMA, than whatever the fuck they were giving us with no elbows during the season. Hockey from home, like when there's a few beers in, probably standing on them fucking Eastern Canada bar tables, singing some Stan Rogers, and Bachar with the takedown, but kind of just falls on Kikuiri. And Bachar ends in the top position. I will take the Northwest Passage. I feel like all Canadians should know. Informer by Snow. That is a great one. That is a great one. 100% way better format. 2-0 Kikuiri. What's up, Beast Mode? Yeah, that round, a lot less. Like, first round, I think it was a little bit more evident. Second round, but yeah, sure. So what happens if they draw since someone has to advance? Hopefully, sudden death overtime. I don't mean sudden death. I just mean hopefully overtime. That would be awesome. But I actually don't know. That's a good question. Does anybody in the chat know, actually, if they draw, what happens? Do they go with, like, who has the most knockdowns, one championship Muay Thai style? You can send him a message on Instagram. Could you imagine? Whoever has the most knockdowns. Hey, but fuck. And if no one got a knockdown submission attempts, I don't know. Wait. Is he quitting on the stool? No way. Bachar just quit on the stool. Bachar just quit on the stool. Oh my god. See, this is why I will never take this league seriously. This is why I will never take this league seriously. Bachar quit because he was too tired, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly don't think it's because he's tired. I think there's probably some injury there. They haven't said anything on the broadcast yet. Maybe rib, maybe leg. I don't think he checked any kicks. Maybe it's not like, yeah, if shin we would know because there'd be a clear breakage. Maybe knee. Is he limping? Is he coming back up? So, damn, they just went to commercial. What do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. Look, I don't think he quit due to exhaustion. This isn't the Ultimate Fighter getting to the house fights when we've seen guys do that. There must be some injury, but still, not fighting through it in a tournament format? Damn. His knee is dislocated, says Beast Mode. Good to see you, by the way, Beast Mode. He was injured or quit on the stool. Whoosh. He dislocated his knee. I don't have volume on. No clue what went wrong. Gross. I didn't see the knee. Is that he dislocated his knee? Okay, okay. Chill. Chills. Good to see you, bro. Hey. Cheers, man. Cheers. I didn't get to the comment yet, okay? I do appreciate the all caps, though, because when I stream as well, I only keep the all caps, baby. Probably knee. I have 7 dislocated knees, and I still go to work every day. I doubt he would punch that low. But shout out to the MMA guru. That's how you do it. Crazy What? Henry, why are you here, man? Crazy finishes, Aiden. Good to see you, Aiden. Knee injury, apparently. I'm outside walking my dog, so I don't really know what's going on right now. Japanese by efficiency classic. He's holding his knee, classic excuse. MMA group about to collab with Hank the Tank. No way. Dude, that's sick. Let's fucking go. They can do a tier list or a friggin' impression off or something. I mean, Hank's been getting his reps with, what's his name? Vinny? Oh, I dig this music. Like, and I have the volume on very faintly. They're gonna... Oh, gee. Wait, they're gonna... Oh. Wait, what? Shane Kelly lost. I thought he'd make it to round 2. And Kikuiri announced as the winner. Yes, it was a good episode. Shout out to anyone that bet KO. Hey, what's up, Degenerate Dane? Good to see you, man. At the bar. I love it. I love it. I did see Guru's interview on Tim Welsh's show. It was good. It was good. You can tell that they have some good rapport now. It's gonna be on Jake Paul versus Logan Paul undercard. Yo, what's up, Morpheus? My man, good to see you. A lot. We're only 2 in. 2 finishes thus far, but we're only 2 in. Nathan Kelly was submitted in the first round. Giannis Bachar couldn't answer the bell for the 3rd round. And now we have Gabriel Braga against Frederik Dupras. Jean seems like a trap. No, it's a trap. See you later, Hog from home. 2 cents. A guru wouldn't collab. I know. But he did go on Tim Welsh's podcast and it was a good one. Who do you think wins in the co-main and main? Co-main's a little tougher to predict. I'm leaning towards Pinedo. But Borics is really good. Main event, I think Jackson wins, man. His last performance was awesome. Now, it was a while ago. Or sorry, his performance against Ray Cooper III was awesome. Lost to Kura Magomedov, which again, overall, I thought he had a pretty good performance. And Amasov, that's what I'm thinking of. Damn, he's been even more active than I thought. Okay, so Amasov was that back in 2023? Holy fuck, end of 2023. Fuck, time's flying. Okay, his Amasov fight was awesome. I don't think anyone really predicted that. Ray Cooper III, you gotta get that win. Lost to Kura Magomedov, but honestly, I didn't think he looked terrible in that one. So I'm leaning Jackson. I'm leaning Jackson. What are the odds for that one? God, man, the time just... I was talking to my buddy actually today about it. And because he does media stuff as well. And he's just like, man, I can't believe, like, we were working together back, was it like 4 years ago, and just time flies. And that's when I like started this channel, but wasn't doing a lot of stream stuff yet. Hoping for Borics. Still remember that Pico knee. It's pretty crazy. Jason Jackson's second fight was against Colby Covington. Yeah, because he's a Killcliff OG Black Zillions guy, right? I remember watching him on the Black Zillions versus ATT season of The Ultimate Fighter. Bachar looking like Gaziev. Yo, what's up, K1? Dupras seems out of his depth. Being a 7-1 record win against a vet like Jesse Arnett is a great start to a career, but Braga is way more established, 100%. Hell yeah, Void Mate. Let's go. I've got Borics and Jackson. Coleman is tight. I can see Borics getting KO'd. She was like plus 1,000. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, he's well-rounded. He's well-rounded. Always has trained in a good gym and with good training partners, and has respectfully had a good Bellator career and was the champ there as well. Okay, thank you to our mod here, Raul Rosa Jr.'s speech therapist, sharing what happened. And since this is PFL pacing, we got a little bit of time. All right, let's see. What do we got? By the way, shout out to everybody in the live chat. Good to see you guys. The schedule is posted. We have a busy weekend of fights. Starting tonight, ending Sunday night. So the next 3 days, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow and Saturday, full days of fights. The Peter Griffin. Oh my god. I thought you actually had footage of like when his knee popped or something. Oh, that's good. That was literally me when I got my mountain bike accident. Just caught up on the fights. Giannis is so bad. Kikuiri at minus 155 was such an easy pick on the parlay. I didn't like how Kikuiri left his guard down a little too much, though, to get hit by some of those blitz shots of Bachar. Yeah, the value was on Borics, but the line has closed a bit. Oh, let's go, Void Mate. Shout out to Chisholm. If Braga somehow loses this, I would actually be shocked. I like Pinedo too. He got that dog in him. The Peruvian dog, man. I love these Peruvian fighters, man. Just like these Mongolian fighters, man. They just got like, there's something in the water over there. Or their bones are a bit denser, man. Because these guys, even if they're losing in fun fashion. So, anyways, yeah, let's get to this next one. And again, guys, as long as this card doesn't end at midnight, this is a great evening of mixed martial arts. I want to say it's not quite midweek, but you know what I mean. Not quite on the weekend just yet. Dupras by sub. Heard it here first. Let's go. Locking it in. All right, let's start with Le Canadien de Montréal, Québec, Tabarnak de Callis. 8-1 as a pro. Only submissions. Only 8 submissions. He's gotten knocked out once. His only losses come via knockout. 8 submissions, 0 decisions. Hey, at least he finishes his fights. Has fought in the new TKO. So TKO is now Samurai MMA. Went 2-1 in TKO, 6-0 in Samurai. And he's the champion of Samurai MMA, beating Jesse Arnett. And the striking ace already highlighted Big Cat in the live chat. 40 years of age, a lot of experience. In a ton of good leagues, actually. And despite his age, right, late 30s, hadn't fought in a while, though, was still doing well in UAE Warriors. Actually won the title there. Lost it in the rematch. Actually had a trilogy, which is crazy. But, like, good win despite his age. But before then is not really taking on good competition. Jordan Beltran. And I would say, what? This guy being his... you know what? This win has actually aged pretty damn good. Being his best wins. On the amateur scene, he went 6-1 with 2 amateur titles. Now, Gabriel Braga, just way more experience. 15-2 as a pro, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He's the big favorite for a reason. Only 26 years of age still. Now, 7 KO TKOs, 8 decisions. He's never been submitted, but he never goes for the submissions. 7-2 in the PFL, 2-0 in LFA. Good win against Jeremy Kennedy in his last fight. Lost to Kizriev, split decision. The fact that he even took it to a split decision with Kizriev is awesome. Kizriev is great, as we all know. Beat Bubba Jenkins, an older Bubba Jenkins, but still not a bad win. Justin Gonzalez. I mean, like, lost to Pinedo. Only really lost to good opponents in the PFL, and actually has a win over Pinedo back in 2023. So I'm leaning towards Braga as well, but if Dupras gets him to the ground, man, again, like not against the cage, gets some room to work. He is a nasty submission artist, but yeah, I'll go with Brazil on this one as well. Yo, what's up, Vulcan? Thank you so much for the $2. You did not have to do that.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
UFC picks, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, but if not, you know, right before UFC on Saturday, or right before actually Octagon on Saturday. Thank you so much for the €2, Vulcan. How is your week going, my man? Yeah, the pacing is absolutely trash. Montreal here. Let's go. A salut. 2-leg. Cap vs. Royval International Fight Week. Ooh, let's go. Henry, why are you here? Why are you here, Henry? You hate every moment you're here. Hank needs some company. Go hang out with him. Everyone hyped on Thad Gene, but bro got lit up and wobbled last round by Chris Brown. I picked Berkhamov to grind on a decision, but gonna be clinching the whole fight. What's up, Mikey P? Good to see you. For real, bro. I main play Judd, HR, and Yanks. Oh, let's go. I'll never forget Braga after Fast and Furious 4. Thank you, Vulcan. Don't give Hockey from Home any ideas. Nuchuku KO and Brito KO, what do you think? Are you covering Glory also? Unfortunately, Glory's on at the same time as Octagon, and I've been skipping Octagon. So I'll cover what's left of Glory. And I mean, this should show, guys, that like, I'm in it for the people. I'm in it for the love and diversity of the sport, because if I was only in this for the views, I'd say fuck Octagon. I'm only doing Glory because Glory always gets good views. But I've been telling the chat like 5 weeks running that we're going to be doing Octagon, especially since Holzer's on the main event. So we're going to be doing Octagon. We'll jump over to Glory after, and I'm sure Rush Hour has Glory covered for you guys. I hate when cards that I want to do are on at the same time, but it is what it is. We got to mix and match here. Braga easy win. I will be like, I will have some of the fights on, but like my attention will be on Octagon in the chat. But we should be able to maybe cover like 3 or 4 after Octagon. So if that's the case, I'll have like a backup stream set up, or I'll just continue to stay on the Octagon stream and cover Glory before UFC. Did he actually pull out? Oh wow. In literally a couple minutes here, the fighters are in the cage now, ladies and gentlemen, and the announcer is reading their records and the tail of the tape. I'll get back to the play-by-play here in just a moment. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Yay, fun heavyweights. Ooh. Glory will get you the new record, bro. I'd rather... honestly, I want to support our boy Holzer. Haven't even watched any of his tape yet. I've probably seen him fight a couple times, but honestly, guys, I haven't even done my UFC prep yet. I'll probably do it tonight or tomorrow. This is Glory 99. Brog's my favorite by a lot. And honestly, I just missed that news, too. If you do Glory, I don't know. I don't know you a bit more, and even more if we win the Glory bet. I'll be live during it. Anyways, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Is Dupras getting dogged walk yet? Looking for the takedown. Here's Dupras right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. Body lock, looking for the trip. You know, I'll make a poll in the community post, Volcan, and we'll see. If the viewers want Glory more than Octagon, I'm happy to do it. It's just the last, like, 5 times that Octagon's been on, we've done, like, KSW, or we've done some other show instead, and I told the viewers that we'd do the Holzer one. And Dupras getting the takedown right into half guard. Oh, he's looking for the guillotine. He's looking for the reverse guillotine. Now he's trying to drop back. I thought he'd maybe push Braga to the left and try to get in mount there, letting go of the neck. Oh, actually readjusting here. He's going to pull for it. He's going to drop for it. He's squeezing the neck right now. Is Dupras 4 minutes on the clock? Oh, he's going for it. He's dropping for it. Guillotine. Guillotine. Trying to fight the hands. Here's Braga. Trying to fight the hands. Here's Braga. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Dupras is squeezing with everything he's got, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, he's going to gas his arms out. He's going to gas his arms out. Unless Braga goes to sleep. Man. And Braga pops out of it, and dude, he is going to be punished here. Braga in the full guard of Dupras. Dupras' arms are gassed now, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what's up? And my multi ends by Nerdy Gilly. I'm going to crash. Good game plan by Dupras. That was tight. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now. 3 minutes on the clock. 2:57. Braga. Continue to try to get the back now of Dupras. Left hook in by Dupras. Actually, not quite. Volk smash. This is how Bubba Jenkins' fight went for Braga. Braga's gonna beat his ass now. Almost, that was close. Braga with the right hook in, trying to drag Dupras away from the cage. I don't think he's gonna lose. He was in a guillotine early and got out, and now he is controlling Dupras up against the cage. Body lock here, some knees. Ilya KO or Al KO Volk? Volkanovski or Volkov? 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes. Nice takedown by Braga. Hey! What's up, show weather? Good to see you, good to see you. And looking now to get a submission here against a submission artist is Braga, and that would be number 1, which would be crazy. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Braga, back take. Braga looking for the rear naked choke, dude. Feeling pretty good. Can't complain with the sauna and cold plunge. 1 minute on the clock. Can Braga snatch that neck in 1 minute? Looking to try to roll out of this is Dupras, but a good job by Braga staying on him. Yo, what's up? What's up, Kenneth? Go Dupras! Stop the fight. If Braga gets a sub, some parlays are gonna burn. It's tough because I think like Volkanovski overall is the better fighter, more experienced. I mean, just look at the way he dismantled Holloway on the feet at times. Look at him handle, you know, the wrestling of Makhachev in their first fight. Oh, 26 seconds. He's got the neck. It is all over. Braga gets his first submission. Braga gets his first submission. So long and the short of it, Mythical Owl, if Volkanovski fights like the Volkanovski that was fighting, you know, Holloway, who fought Yair, who fought Ortega, he should win that fight. But he's getting old. He's taking a lot of damage since, and let's see if his chin is cooked or not after some actual time off here. So it's tough. I haven't made my official pick yet. I'm assuming that Volk's chin's not the same. I think Lopez could crack him, but Volkanovski, I mean, should win the fight 5 rounds. Braga, lucky he got something done after that sub, but I honestly think he lost the round still. That was 2 times now. Hot take, I know or not. Rest in peace, parlays. Let's fucking go. First ever submission against a submission guy. And of course, he has to be Canadian. Braga gets a sub and then starts adjusting his cup. Pulling an arm in Gilly is never a good idea. He went for it early. Yeah, Braga, only 26. He can make a jump to UFC after this PFL season. He's only lost to Kizriev, who's undefeated. And Pinedo, who's just a solid puncher with a crazy good chin, right? Poirier shaking his head. Great work, great work. First ever submission. Dude, 3 finishes. 3 finishes. I mean, is this UFC? Hey, what's up, Blake? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? I mean, we saw a bunch of submission finishes in the UFC recently. This is turning out to be just like that. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Vote in the poll question. Are you excited for the return of PFL this year? 70% of you say yes. 17% of you saying no. 13% of you saying, is this World Series of Fighting? Gonna listen here for the results on break at work. Let's go, let's go. How's work going? I can catch you up right now if you want. So, to start off the card, Kyun Kim won via rear naked choke in the first round against Nathan Kelly. He dropped Nathan Kelly, got in the top position, was able to choke him out. Masayuki Kikuiri, well, he won the fight due to Giannis Bachar retiring on the stool at the end of the second round. And Gabriel Braga just submitted Frederik Dupras, which is embarrassing given that Dupras has 8 submission victories. And that's it. And 8 wins. 8-1. He got knocked out once. And Braga didn't even beat him, by the way. Braga usually finishes fights. Braga beat him by the way that he's never finished a fight before, and that is via submission.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
And as a Canadian...
Emotional damage.
Favorite ethnicity? I don't know, but like... Japan is up there because the women are beautiful, they allow soccer kicks, and the food is good. But I mean... Latinas who can shake it. Does anything really beat that? What about you, Ben? RP World Series of Fighting, you are still missed. The GFL will never be you. Never. That shit wasn't even under the chin. Tap into a face crank. Time for people to stall for another hour. It actually hasn't been that bad. K1, what do you mean? Rest in peace, parlays. Pretty sure everyone had... No, but I think everyone had him via KO. I don't think anyone had him via submission. What kind of cancellation bait question is this? I feel like I answered it quite appropriately. All right, Henry, just leave, man. Just leave. Was meant to be a joke, but you gave it a good answer. How is it racist that I said I like Japanese women and soccer kicks and food? Dude, he's just here to troll, man. Consuming 5,300 calories of dark chocolate. Started 5 minutes ago. I ate 1,200 already. I mean, if you're gonna eat any type of chocolate, dark chocolate's the best for you, but I don't think in that amount it is. But Godspeed. I hope your stomach feels good tomorrow morning, my man. I just bet on him straight money line. Nice. Same. Let's go. Did anybody get him submission in the chat? Because if so, fucking rights. Gabriel Braga advancing. All right. Bro, what happened to Hardy? Poor guy. Fucking sick. Can barely talk. He sounds like freaking the DOC in there. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. That Jean. Real ones eat raw cocoa powder. Yo, what's up, Max Souza? Good to see you. Good to see you. Better question. Best song in the rotation right now. Ooh. Ferda Squad by Isaiah Rashad. I've also been listening to a ton of Wolfpack. I don't know all the names of them though, because I just put on like, I think 1982 is maybe one of the songs. And then any of Khan's new freestyles that have come up on his YouTube. On Bet365, you can only moneyline the prelim fights. Which bookie should I switch to, guys? I'm in Canada. Yeah, what else is there? Is Bet99? Check Bet99. You forgot they have insanely good infrastructure, public transport. People are respectful as hell, and it's clean as hell. I mean, yeah, there's so many. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Let's go, Jean. I put a 5-leg parlay 10 for 100. Bovada as well. Yep. Thank you, Curtis Clark. I have a Braga, Movlid, Storley, and Jackson parlay. I like that. I like that. Dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Bro got altitude sickness. Again, I don't know. Allegedly got altitude sickness and blaming the tacos. Blaming the people. Mexico. He went full Colby Covington. You're a dump. Be like Joe Pyfer. I mean, don't be like Joe Pyfer. Don't eat the burritos. I'm gonna check that first one. Yeah, Dan Hardy's voice is cooked. Just need Storley and Jackson. Bovada's US based. All right. Let's get to this next one, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here tonight. A little Thursday night MMA, and it's not Cage Fury FC. Although I do like when Cage Fury FC does their shows on Thursday. If we're going regionals, I'm all right with PFL taking over Thursday if Cage Fury FC is not going to do it. But like ideally, either Cage Fury FC or PFL Thursday, Friday LFA. You know, if not one championship, right? Because they have one tomorrow night. Saturdays obviously UFC, all the big shows, and then Sunday Fury FC. Yo, shout to Braga. Let's go. Good win there. All right, welterweights up next, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Salty Bags Piper. He says he was sleeping in a tent. I assume he means hyperbaric or hyperbaric chamber. Like fucking them Saiyans did before they fought Cell. Hyperbonic time chamber. Shout out to DBZ Abridged. Dude, I watched that shit I literally watched that shit last year. I didn't know it existed. For the last 15 years, I had no idea that Dragon Ball Z Abridged was a thing until last year. I was even talking to Joji and Eddie about it over the weekend. He was like, what the fuck? He's like, you had no idea about that? What kind of fan are you? Not a hardcore, apparently. If it was a hyperbaric chamber, then he was taxing the fuck out of his body. Is that an AOL dial-up connection? Can't even see the fam. I mean, maybe from Brazil, yes. Thadjean, Khaybulaev decision, Storley, Pinedo, Jackson. What do you guys think? I like it. Hey, what's up, Jiu-Jitsu? Braga! The Larkin knockout over Berkhamov was so brutal. Yo, I'm doing Octagon this weekend, Jiu-Jitsu. I'm doing Octagon this weekend. We got Borics over Pinedo, King's World. That one could go either way. I'm leaning Pinedo as well. I mean, we'd see Braga and Pinedo. If Pinedo wins, we see Braga, Pinedo, right? I got Berkhamov decision. All right, Thad Jean, the silverback. 8-0 as a pro. Undefeated, 26 years of age. 4 KO, TKO, 1 submission, 3 decision. He went 3-0 in the 4-0 in the PFL, 1-0 in LFA. Good win against Chris Brown in his last fight. Avenged Rihanna in that one. Beat a 10-4 guy, 5-2, 7-0. Honestly, I really like his development. 1-0, took on a 2-0 guy, 2-0, 3-0. Fought guys. I have no issue with this, given where he was as a pro. Takes a step up in competition in his 5th professional fight. Then again, just keeps fighting guys at higher level. So I really like that, and he went 5-2 as an amateur. Looking at his opponent, though, Mukhamed Berkhamov, 17-2 as a pro, 3-1-1 in his last 5. He's the slight underdog out of Russia, and I mean, hey man, when you got a Mov as an underdog, not bad, not bad, not bad. 31 years of age, 10 submissions, 2 KO TKOs, 5 decisions. And he fought primarily in ACB and a little bit in ACA before coming over to North America, fighting in Bellator and PFL. Split decision against Ray Cooper III. At this point in his career, honestly, you want to beat him quite handedly. So not the most impressive performance, but a good win against Herman Tirado. Yeah, that Lorenz Larkin as KO was absolutely brutal, as was mentioned in the chat here. Just hasn't been super active. Honestly, in the last 5 years, has not been super active. And his last win was against Ray Cooper III. His last good win was against, Tirado. He was 15-5 at the time. So I'm leaning Thad Gene, but this is a great step up in competition. And if you're betting, yeah, he's a good underdog. He's a good underdog. Might win blanket freaking decision. Or maybe a submission if you can get the back of Thad Gene. He's just as good as Carlos Leal. Love Carlos Leal. Love Carlos Leal. No, and he fought good opponents as well. Fought really good opponents as well. It's just the inactivity right now. It's just the inactivity. But yeah, if you look at his run in Absolute Championship before it went to ACA, absolute killers. Gillo Willis as well in his Bellator debut. I mean, look, 16-7 now, but solid opponent. I just think this is a really good test for Thad Gene, and I'm excited for it. Betting wise, again, good amateur, or sorry, good underdog in Berkhamov. But I'm going with the prospect on this one. Yo, what's good, Ádám? I'm leaning Pinedo. That one can go either way. Thad Gene sounds like an AI generated name, but homie, very good fighter. Why is PFL in a small arena? Well, they're usually in smaller arenas, and I mean, to start off 2025, I mean, maybe they just, I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to bite off more than they could chew. I'm back. I was driving home. Now I'm at home. Got PFL on. Let's go, Amberly. Good to see you, by the way, Ádám. I remember Berkhamov had a lot of injuries, which sidelined him for ages. Well, hopefully he's healthy now. Doesn't mean betting on a fighter to win by finish. Exactly that.
Exactly that.
To win by finishing the fight. To win by finishing the fight. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. We got a great crowd here, and it's awesome that you guys are joining us for a little Thursday night mixed martial arts. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. All right. Let's take a look if I can find that elbow. I'll share it with you guys here. Bellator's dead, right? I can share Bellator highlights. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, here it was. Here it was. It's on ESPN, Joel. It's on ESPN. Yeah, so if they win not by finish, your bet doesn't go through, or it's wrong. I don't think there's sound on this, but this was the knockout. Oh! Oh! So nasty, dude. So nasty. Oh! It was like delayed fall to the grave. It's on ESPN cable as well, Joel. If they finish the fight, that means they won. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Remember his knee. Larkins? Or Berkhamov? I'm looking. Faceplant KOs are why I watch the sport. Just took Gene decision plus 300. Oh, I think I found the knee here. Never mind. It was just a highlight of him beating his last opponent. All right, well, most of the chat's going for the underdog. Not too much, King's World. Not too much. I took like a long ass break. It was like almost a year. And then yeah, just casually now. Once I get back into hiking this spring, once all the snow melts, then I'll probably like twist one up for like the peak of, you know, the mountains I hike, or like the end of my bike rides and things like that. But yeah, smoking and like drinking, other than when I go and do content at breweries, which I know I post. I mean, I don't even post a lot of it. I know maybe it seems like I'm drinking like every week, but I'm really not. It's like once every few months we'll bank a lot of content and then I'll get my fix. But I don't know. That, you know, cannabis is definitely the poison I prefer over alcohol. Who is winning this? The chat's pretty split, Prince J. We just did our breakdown. I'm leaning with that Gene, but this is his biggest test yet, and Berkhamov is no slouch. Having said that, Danjin hasn't really beaten just cans on the come up. He actually has beaten pretty legit competition and tested himself when needed. Like, 5th professional fight, took a huge step up in competition, which I like. But Berkhamov, especially in the ACB days, was ripping it up. Dude, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And honestly, getting little things just to make the quality a little bit better. Like, I mean, you probably know, you work in the industry, but like, I don't know, like my camera isn't anything special, but it's better than just like a laptop camera. My mic I got used, right? It's a nice mic, but I got it used like a fraction cheaper than than if I would have got it new, and just like, you know, little simple things. I don't have like a fancy ring light or anything like that. I don't know. Now, I'm not saying that my quality is anything special, but bigger than just the average people who just hold up their fucking phones and just do it. And again, I'm not singling anybody out. I'm just saying the average, because anybody can stream these days. And I know a lot of people are doing it on like the phone now, or vertically or whatever. But I mean, I thought you were well spoken. I've seen you hop on the homie streams a couple times, and your picks are way better than mine. So hey, you got my support, King's World. You've gone above and beyond supporting this channel, and I'd be keen to listen to your breakdown every week as well. Again, the chat is split. Flip a coin. I got that Gene by Faceplant Kate. Oh, hell yeah, Amberly. It's decent. It's decent. I'm moving soon, so I'm excited to like moving soon to a more permanent spot. So I'm more excited to like set things up there. But for what this is and for what like was available, you know, it's decent. It's decent. Yeah, that's illegal, dude. It should be like Evloev versus Lopez type scrambles that a chance worth a shot. Thank you, Amberly. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, let me know when you do launch it, and I'll definitely be in there. And I'll tell I'll tell our community about it too. Hell yeah, Jiu-Jitsu. Hell yeah. Well, fuck, I'll be your second sub then. If I start an MMA channel that broke down the battle of the better walkout songs every week for UFC, dude, I would listen to that probably on repeat. You shouldn't just do UFC. You should do the battle of the walkout songs in every promotion. Show the Jubilee fight. PFL is breaking up the fluff here. Would I watch it? I would watch every moment on it and repeat. Ryzen had some solid walkouts and some very confusing. Some where I'm like, I think that was picked for you, but if you picked that, holy shit. Fucking rights. All right. I want to see a cool KO from Thad. What's you guys' favorite finish from Thad Gene? His uppercut was nice. Let's see. I can probably share some from LFA. Let's see. Let's react to this one. Let's see if we can find this one here. I mean, honestly, Chris Cushman, we could just make it a regular segment that in between PFL fights, it's basically buffer time. Tag me in any highlights and we just react to highlight. I should honestly prepare some highlights to react to, some regional highlights to react to, Chris, before every PFL event now. And I will. Regional MMA is fire. It really is. It's my favorite. No one take my idea? No. It's yours. Steve Urseg won the best walkout with Jim... is it Croc or Crossy last week? Darren Till... I know you commented on it in the live chat too, Scott. Darren Till loses every week. I don't know these PFL guys, I think. Yes, it's a good plan. It gets people going. Especially because like we know we're going to have buffer time in PFL. Okay, so Thad Gene's got a couple brutal KOs here. I'm scared to play the PFL ones, but... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm playing this one anyways. It'll be good. We're just scrolling through Twitter here, guys. We're just casually scrolling through Twitter here. I wonder if there's gonna be any sick knockouts. Oh, this one might be cool. Just scrolling by. Oh my god. Okay, let's just scroll up here. Here's another one. Oh! Just scrolling. If Gene wins this, he has a very hard next test, indeed. Most of them I pay for the pay-per-view King's World because they're usually pretty cheap, right? Like under $10 to watch Octagon, or if you have DAZN, it's on DAZN. Ryzen, well, it was free. I think the last 2 out of 5 were free, but Ryzen's what, $20? KSW is only $10. Glory, I think Glory's on, what is it, like Bally or whatever it is for the United States now. I'm not sure about in Canada, but Glory is accessible now in Canada, or sorry, in the United States. So for the most part, like, I'm not paying too much, right, for the pay-per-views. And it's worth it because, like, sometimes on unreliable places to watch stuff, if it crashes out, then you're fucked if you're the voice for some of these people who are at work and stuff like that. Or for someone who just wants to watch it and comment on it, right? So, like, I bought the One Championship one. I know, and I didn't get refunded for it, but that's okay. Usually, well, I mean, not usually, like, I earnings from the channels and your guys' donos go towards A, helping pay off my student loans, and B, buying these pay-per-views. But most stuff is on Fight Pass that we cover, which is awesome. Or a lot of the Asian shows are free now, which is cool. Yeah, UFC, let's just say it's a moving target because the last time I paid for UFC, ESPN didn't work. So at that point, like, I was forced to go elsewhere. So in Canada, UFC was way cheaper when I lived there. If you had TSN or if you had Fight Pass, and I know they're with Sportsnet now, it wasn't that expensive. It was like $40, 45 maybe, which is, you know, I paid fucking more than that for one championship. So in Canada, and usually I'd have a couple buddies over, and if they brought beer, food, then I'd buy the pay-per-view, or we just like all split it. So UFC pay-per-view should be like $10-20. I don't think it should be over 40 personally. I don't think it should be over 40. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it, especially like I'd rather pay $10 for like ECC, right? Which is some like Alabama fucking regional show with amateur kickboxing. They're smoking in the arena. I would rather pay $10 for that than pay any towards the money for the UFC other than Fight Pass right now. Paying for the UFC is a scam, right? I'm excited for Octagon this week. Ilbay is one of my favorite guys in the promotion, but I think Holzer might walk through him. I'm really excited for Octagon as well. Chris Cushman. Obviously, I love Glory, but yeah, we're going with Octagon this weekend. All right, fighters are entering the cage right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thad Jean is in the smart cage. In about a few more minutes, Thad Jean has just entered the cage in the blue corner. Mukhamed Berkhamov is making his walkout now. How you doing, Hybrid? Yeah, $40 makes sense. I'm Thad. Shout out to Blue Mountain State. Give me a hell. Give me a yell. Thad Jean is on fire right now. That he is, but this is arguably his biggest test yet. Don't forget to vote in the poll question, guys. Smash that like button on the stream if you haven't already. Let's aim for 50. We got 65 people watching right now. Let's aim for 50. We got over 100 votes in the poll question, and the majority of you are excited for PFL this season. Or I guess it's not a season anymore, thank God. This tournament, this calendar year. What did I say? Mukhamed? Mukhamed. He's just playing Build a Fighter. He looks like he didn't want this. Thad Jean has the Make a Fighter name as well, though. It's just I'm not used to Mukhamed. This is a unique Russian name. This is a unique Russian name. It threw me off. That is a big guy. So glad PFL is doing Bellator style tournaments because that season shit was so. Oh, dude, it sucked. It sucked, and they weren't allowed to elbow until the finale, and it was just like, bruh. All right. He's Mukhamed. He looks sturdy, I mean. He is tall and sturdy indeed, Amberly. All right. Look at Tapology. Most people are going for Gene, but most people go for the undefeated prospects on Tapology picks, so I don't really put a lot of weight into that. All right, being announced in the cage of both these fighters now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to the play-by-play. We'll get to the commentary here in just a moment. The small crowd, but crowd nonetheless, cheering for Thad Jean. And now being announced in the red corner is his opponent. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're less of a scam and more like people just shouldn't read into them because it's not... I don't know. Not everyone... I'll just say it. Casuals mostly vote on the Tapology, all right? And you think they wouldn't be casual since they have a Tapology account? Because, like, I don't even have a Tapology account and I'm far from a casual, I think. I'm a casual UFC fan these days, but not when it comes to MMA. That's a good question. I don't know. Trinidad? Perhaps. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. We continue the PFL World Tournament here. Welterweights next. Thad Jean. Berkhamov. Kamov. Coming up next round one, let's get it. Haiti. Okay. I'm not a big flag guy. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I know more than the average person, but for sure it's Haiti. There you go. I don't always make tap picks, but I did this week. OSP used to rock that flag as well. Another American Haiti fighter. Hey, sounds good, Striking Ace. You're the man. I'll keep you updated. Thad by decision or tap. Oh, Thad Gene, looking for the right hand. I have Thad, but this one really could go either way. This is biggest and toughest opponent yet. Well, maybe not biggest, just toughest opponent yet. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Herky jerky. Thad Gene. Fainting. Looking for that right hand. Front kick by Thad Gene. Missing with the left is Berkhamov. Thad Gene with the right. How's it going, Uriz? Hope you're having a good Thursday. 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Threatening for a takedown. There was Berkhamov. Isha, new segment. Beer bets and name that flag. We can even make shorts out of that segment. He is from Nalchik, Russia. Yo, what's up, Creepy Colors? How you doing? You coming to... did I already say you're coming to LFA, right? I'm buying tickets this week. 3 minutes and 15 seconds and going for the takedown here is Berkhamov. And Thad Gene controlling the neck, but he doesn't have a ghillie. He doesn't have a ghillie. Oh, but no, but now he's trying to actually go for a... Is it under the arm, an anaconda? No, he gets out of it. He's trying to set up actually a different choke there, but back up to his feet. And oh, a nice knee to the body by Berkhamov. Right hand by Thad Gene. Two minutes, 50 seconds. Home game for Thad, basically. Yep. Hell yeah, Creepy Colors, dude. I can't wait. That was the ninja. Little ninja choke. I couldn't see if the arm was under the shoulder or not. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Low kick. I just keep thinking of Thad from fucking Blue Mountain State whenever I say this guy's name. Swinging for the fences there was Thad Gene, missing on his mark. They reset at center, trying to pressure Berkhamov outside that center line. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Nice level change by Berkhamov, but Gene able to keep him on the feet. Almost cracked him with a knee there as well. I mean, since we don't have the tournament or the season anymore, they just should allow us a superior rule set. Just do their shows in Denver and Alabama. Oh, nice left by Thad Gene. Counter left after Berkhamov landed a low kick. Gene switching stances. Oh, almost cracked him with the knee there was Berkhamov. 1 minute and 43 seconds. Has a really nice inside calf kick. I feel like that is a type of kick just begging to get checked. Bro, Blue Mountain State was good when it came out. That show was filmed at my boarding school in Quebec. No way! Tabarnak! That's beautiful. C'est magnifique, ça. 1 minute and 21 seconds. No, it was good. It was like, it came out like right when I was going into college. So, it worked out. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Don't know if it'd be like my cup of tea at this stage in life. But I mean, it has a nostalgic value. So like, I'll still watch it. Right hand by Berkhamov. Vive le Québec. Hey, let's go. Terre de nos aïeux. Tabarnak de calice. This does not feel like 170 pounder speed. 45 seconds. Thad Gene. Nice. Oh, kick to the body followed by body shot. Oh, big left by Thad Gene. Just knocked down Berkhamov. Thad Gene with some hammer fist. Hammer fist. He's out. He's out. It is all over. It is all over. Thad Gene with 35 seconds left on the clock. It is all over, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, Jim Kite.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
What a hook. He's the real deal James Neal, ladies and gentlemen. He's the real deal James Neal. Brutal hands this guy's got. Let's fucking go. Damn the Gene. Bang. I think Blue Mountain State is based loosely on Plymouth State. Oh, really? I think it was senior year for me. Oh, no way. Well, see, there you go. There you go. Blue Mountain State, baby. Give me a hell, give me a yeah. Stand up right now. He hits hard as fuck, just like that song hits hard as fuck. Very impressive. I looked away. Woohoo. ESPN Plus, or just ESPN if you have cable. That was a clean hook, landed right on the chin. Why'd someone throw an American flag at him? I don't know. He is American, is he not? Yeah, Thad Gene. Maybe he's repping the Haiti flag on his walkout, but thought he could survive. He went out there though on that like no, there's no way he could have survived, dude. That third shot, he was out. That third hammer fist, he got knocked out. Speech therapist. What's your name? I told y'all I'll be having beers if you want to grab one of the... Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Chiwiwi? Wrong guy, but I mean, I'll play it. Chiwiwi! I think he was losing that round, but with how hard he hits, it don't matter. He threw it on the floor, so I hope not. No, he's got it on his neck. I think maybe he just didn't know. Someone just threw something in there and he was just pumped, like, let's go. But now it's draped around his neck, so. Oh, got you. Thad Gene just KO'd him bad. Who won? Thad Gene won with 35 seconds left. Nice hook, which dropped his opponent, then some hammer fist to end it. Or before the knockdown, to be more precise. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was any ill will there. I think he was just fired up. Someone threw something at him and he chucks it in his celebration. That was technically a faceplant. That was technically a faceplant? I don't think he loses his next fight because he's going against Jason Jackson or Koreshkov. I do think he loses. Yeah, but that's the thing. His next fight's going to be insane. Because either of those guys winning is going to be an even bigger step up in competition. But I like how throughout his career, he's just constantly testing himself. He's constantly testing himself, which is good. And now 9-0. But could you imagine going double digits undefeated against, like, winning against either Jackson or Koreshkov? That would be insane. An asking machine is pretty good. How's your week going, Dirty Hippo? Good to see you. Siege, I think that's... I don't know how to pronounce your name. Elfstrom. Are you from Sweden? Watch... What? Oh, okay, yeah, he did, Oh, no, he did. No, his face never hit the ground. He was knocked out. He was seeing the Tweety birds. Eyes rolled back. Eyes rolled to the back of his head. But his face just missed the ground. I definitely like this format a lot more. Me too, Mystic. Me too. How are you doing, Mystic? Dude, all finishes. All finishes, baby. My NBA bets this year so bad. Last year was amazing. Yeah, I don't watch the NBA, unfortunately, but my boy Shane's a big Raptors guy. Commentator made fun of the small crowd. Good. As they should.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
As they should. PFL going crazy. He is the hometown guy. He is the hometown guy, as this is in Florida, right? Yeah, this is in Orlando, and hometown guy, so he's going crazy. So I believe that's the prelim portion of the card, right? Now we go to the main card. God, we have 20 minutes of buffer time. They're starting the main card at the top of the hour. We got 20 minutes of buffer time, ladies and gentlemen. It could be worse. It could be worse. I feel like for the most part, an hour and 28 minutes, and we've gone through 4 fights now. Only one. None of them have gone the distance. I can't even say this is better pacing. It's just pacing. Shout out anyone in Australia. Weather's perfect right now, dude. It's raining and kind of snowing at the same time right now. Chilling outside watching MMA Friday afternoon with a beer. It's beautiful. Oh man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Fucking slam a beer like Uncle Sink for me. Why don't you? For those who don't know who Uncle Sink is, he drinks beer like a fucking Northern Canadian, bud. And he's a big UFC fan as well. I think he actually even followed me back on Instagram. Unfortunately, I don't really use Instagram. But I know he's always tweeting about UFC stuff. Yo, what's up, Benjamin? I'm walking my dog in the rain. Y'all getting a play-by-play. NBA betting is atrocious with the injury report, how much they rest players, and how easy these teams blow 20-point leads. Who the fuck won? Thad Gene won. First round TKO. I'm in the United States, King's World. I'll probably be coming back to Canada in the summer. Probably July, and then hit up Denver before back to Minnesota. Decent card so far. I already told you who won, dude. I literally told you who won. Thad Gene won via knockout, 35 seconds left in the first round. Do you need me to spell it out for you? Drini, would you... You know, I'm going to do it for Drini. I'm going to spell it out for him. Drini. I'll even put it on screen. Hello. Third time's a charm, right, Dreamy? Third time's a charm. Thad Gene. Yeah, we're going to type this out for him. Because we got time. Dual citizen, yes. All right. There's no way Drini can question now what happened. What's up, Lauka? I have Pinedo, but that one could go either way. Do I think the next fight goes the distance? Let's get into it here. Let's get into it. Chris Brown is good for no reason. Literally has competitive fights with great prospects every time. Interested to see when the PFL starts putting together some non-tournament cards. There'll definitely be some. There'll definitely be some. What LFA fights are you looking forward to the most? Guzzi's fight. Probably Guzzi's fight for sure. Let me bring it up again. Steve's fight, Asplin. The two heavyweights, obviously. I mean, the main event's good. Joey Hart, I'm excited to see again. But yeah, Asplin and Guzzi are the two for sure. Verdinez versus Bender, actually, low-key good fight. I would say those are probably the top ones, though. Two heavyweights on the main card. Glad to see Steve up there. Hank the Tank's favorite fighter, Steve Asplin. Yo, what's up? Beast mode. I wish. I wish. They're fucking me on both end now, Mystic. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. Movlid Khaybulaev, 21-0-1 as a pro. That is right. He is undefeated. He's the huge favorite in this one. Undefeated, so naturally on a hell of a win streak. 12 decisions, though. 6 KO, TKOs, 3 submissions. Fought at 1 championship. Went 7-0-1-1. So he's never lost, but he's gone to a no contest and a draw. Had a grappling match against James Gallagher, funny enough, at ADXC at the end of 2024. But before then, beat Tyler Diamond, good win. Beat Ryoji Kudo, good win. Won PFL 2021 against Chris Wade, good win. Beat Brandon Log. Like, all these wins are really, really good. He just didn't have a hefty schedule. In 2023, he did have 2 fights. Hasn't fought in 2024, or didn't fight in 2024, and is back now. So not the most, not the best schedule here with Jeremy Kennedy. You know, fought 4 months ago, but you know, did lose to Braga. Fought a year ago, got knocked out by Patricio. Before then was on a little bit of a win streak and had a great knockout against Aaron Pico. Or great finish against Aaron Pico, I should say. Not knockout. I literally read that just Ron Burgundy style. But a very good performance against Aaron Pico. I mean, I had Aaron Pico winning in that one. I didn't think Jeremy Kennedy was gonna look as good as he did in that one, nor in his fight after that. Look, he's a solid fighter. 7 KO, TKOs, 2 submissions, 10 decisions. Pretty well-rounded with some power. 4-2 in Bellator, 2-2-1 in PFL, and actually went 3-1 in the UFC. Definitely had some smokers for sure. And again, no shame in fighting Pitbull for the title and losing. No shame in losing to Braga and Borics. Like, look at the last 3 losses. Braga, Pitbull, and Borics, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all. He's good. He's good everywhere, not great anywhere. Has a little bit of power. I do think he gets mauled by Khaybulaev, though, unless he can crack him on one of his entries. So I do have Khaybulaev, probably a decision in this one. I don't think Khaybulaev is going to submit Kennedy unless he, like, rocks him and then, like, follows him to the ground. Liam Harrison versus Solin. Who predictions? Was that announced? Is that official? Why the hell is Dan Hardy on the mic? His voice is so cooked. He sounds horrible. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't get a replacement. I think it does. I think it does. Dan Cigar Bar Hardy. I got Movlid decision. Lucas, it's on ESPN Plus or ESPN. He got knocked out by Daniel Pinedo, but Pinedo was on roids, so he got overturned. That's right. Which is a travesty, because they should just let him run wild. But anyways. That's a hot take. When was that again? That was a while ago. So long ago, I fucking forgot about it. 2019. Oh, he was supposed to fight Gafarov in UAE Wars. Interesting. Interesting. Which promotion do you think has the most momentum for 2025? Apologies, my questions are a bit off topic, but figure there's no fights for the next 20 minutes. Yeah, no worries, Mystic. Ryzen's definitely has momentum. Octagon with a K has momentum. I would say fucking Aris, but no, fuck them. Went from one of my favorites to my least favorite now because they left Fight Pass. I would say the two that come to mind are Octagon with the K and Ryzen, to be honest. Deep always has some momentum around this time, but like no one but the hardcores really watches Deep. I feel like Octagon's legitimately growing and Ryzen's becoming more of a name amongst casual viewers. I love Dan Hardy. They've had some smokes for sure. Pitbull from Bellator? Yes, Pitbull from Bellator. Oh, round 3 decision, says Curtis Clark. Same Dan Hardy's cool. I don't think they're going to Qatar anymore. I think something happened, right? Maybe the event is not... Maybe there's some... maybe it wasn't to what they wanted as far as like a powerhouse card. And now they're aiming for... Was it Azerbaijan? Hey, what's up, Clayton? Good to see you. Let him run wild is let him run wild is nuts. I have no reason to believe Thad Gene versus the Russian dude was a fixed fight. Yeah, I don't think it was a fixed fight. What's up, No Chill MMA? There you go, Amberly. Shout out Pena and Rocky for having such a boring fight that the UFC wouldn't put Pena versus Harrington as the main on something. Harrison, you mean, but yes. Good to see you, Clayton. I need Khaybulaev decision. Storley moneyline, Pinedo moneyline, Jackson moneyline. Hey, what's up, Juquan? Good to see you. Isha. If they're spanning in the Middle East, Bahrain would be a natural fit. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. I agree. Bahrain is, I mean, they've always, like, growing, but they've always been putting a lot of money into mixed martial arts, or mixed martial arts the last 10 years anyways. I think they're about to sign Tofik, so I think that's why Azerbaijan. Tofik had an Instagram post with, I think it was like UFC shorts or something, and he was saying like soon or something, or like follow your dreams or some shit like that. If I win my groceries say we're free, let's go. Yeah, both the fighters are walking out now, guys. Both the fighters are walking out now. But yeah, no, Octagon had a tremendous year last year, Mystic MMA. I mean, broke the MMA attendance record, which was insane. And Ryzen had a really good year and just like started 2025 off, or ended, however way, whatever side of the grass you want to look at it, with the New Year's Eve show. Which was, I guess, New Year's Day for us, but still. Or, sorry, it was the day before New Year's Eve for us. But anyways, you know. They're in the future, okay? They're in the future. All right, main card start. You know what I love about this is they're going to start the fight right on time. Yes, I did post my schedule. All day tomorrow. Well, I think just 2 or 3 tomorrow, to be honest. BKFC, if my client meetings end early enough, BKFC in the morning. Then we have one championship in the evening, and whatever's on after one championship. I think there's some Fairtex Muay Thai or whatever's still on. We'll jump over to that. I think, yeah, I mean it did. Azerbaijan with Ruzaboyev Bros, Aliyev, Bogdan, Guskov, Blades, Rizvan, and Alifiziev main event. There you go. I mean, they want Kyoji Horiguchi to be on that card, apparently, and I mean, Tofik would be perfect. Yo, what's up, Shane? I'm watching it on ESPN Plus. I do know it's also, I think, on ESPN 2 or just the ESPN main cable channel as well. All right, both of the fighters are in the smart cage, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to be announced right now. Dan Hardy needs the water more than me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see why you can't mute when you're not talking simultaneously. Stream BKFC during meeting coming across as a bit of a casual. That would be funny. That would be funny. Benjamin doing God's work. I could. It's just like sometimes I have to do some quick follow-up stuff. Like get them clips for their fucking Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But we'll see. Whoever matched these guys up as a dick. I mean, he was a title contender, Jeremy Kennedy, right? In Bellator. And lost to Braga decision. So, I mean, I don't think it's too bad. Whoever made Dan Hardy come to work tonight, that's the real dick. I watched the fucking Gophers choke Mystic MMA. Oh my god, and then half the team was signed. Even Matthew Wood was signed to Nashville. I didn't think that I thought he would come back for one more year, but nope. Snugs had a good game in St. Louis. And then my friends actually are going to St. Louis for the Frozen Four. As they go to the Frozen Four every year. But yeah, no, I've been watching it. It's been good. Do you, baby? I kind of want Denver to lose just because I want Zeev to come over to the Wild as soon as possible. Hey, cheers, Benjamin. Dan Hardy's voice sounding like he about to make an offer I can't refuse. Let's get it on. All right, Jeremy Kennedy being announced right now, ladies and gentlemen. I love that he's from BC. But training out of an Extreme Couture, no? Yeah, it's overseas. Speaking of cigarettes, Keith Peterson. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. So sorry, Denver is going up against Western Michigan, and then Penn State's going up against BU. All right, here we go, guys. Round one. 4 minutes, 54 seconds. I got distracted by Uncle Sync. I'm not sure, but I have ESPN. 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Walking forward is Kennedy, missing with the low kick. Looking for his entry is Khaybulaev. I've never had to use the Russian link for PFL. I've had ESPN Plus since I've lived here. Nice left by Kennedy. Low kick by Khaybulaev. Walking forward is Kennedy. Kennedy with the right hand stumbles him. Kennedy just rocked Khaybulaev with the right hand. Kennedy with the left and the right. Kennedy with the right uppercut. Do not take him down, Kennedy. Come on. Finish him. Finish him. Knee to the body. Khaybulaev with the trip, trying to take Kennedy to the ground. Kennedy back up to his feet. Right hand by Kennedy. 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. I can't let you get close. Tofik would be perfect. Back off and keep hitting him. 358. Good old foot stomp by Kennedy. All right. Redeemed. Redeemed with the good old foot stomp. One of my favorite classic MMA moves. Oh, right elbow by Kennedy. That sounded more damaging than it was. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Right hook. I mean, Khaybulaev is holding on to that left arm by Kennedy for dear life right now. 3:31. Shots to the body by Kennedy. Double underhooks by Kennedy. Do not take him to the ground. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Look, I'm no coach, bro. But, like, don't take him to the ground. That's why you don't take the minus 800. 3 minutes 15 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I mean, betting-wise, Kennedy KO probably. If I gambled, oh, right hand by Kennedy. Kennedy KO is probably what I would have picked on, and I would have just like dropped a toonie on it. But Kennedy's hurting him in the pocket. Kennedy with another right hand. Keith Pearson's missing all this damage that Khaybulaev has taken. Knees by Kennedy. Kennedy absolutely landing the better shots in the pocket. Come on, Kennedy. Damn. I hate when fighters hurt their opponent and then clinch or shoot a takedown. This is why they're in the PFL. Let's be honest. 90% of the UFC does that as well. I'm just being fair. I'm just being fair. It's mostly North Americans, Dirty Hippo. His nose is fooked. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. And gassed out Brazilians in fighting in Russia. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So UFC ain't Scots free when it comes to that as well. Khaybulaev getting smashed. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. His nose is leaking. Right hand again by Kennedy. Kennedy with the counter left. Kennedy with the right. Kennedy eats the right by Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev looking for a knee. Khaybulaev eats another left by Kennedy. Kennedy looking for a knee. You just... I think it was less about sticking up for PFL and more like bringing the UFC down to their deserved level. Which is far from my favorite promotion these days, due to how much of a disgrace it's been to mixed martial arts. Khabib gonna make him jog back to crazy mountains. Khabib must have bet the house on Kennedy. 1 minute and 29 seconds. Oh, nice left by Kennedy. I will say, Khaybulaev is a tough motherfucker because he's taking a lot of damage. And, oh, good high kick by Khaybulaev. He did duck under the spinning back fist of Kennedy. Kennedy's still walking him down, keeping him back up against the cage. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Swing and a miss with the right hand by Khaybulaev. His legs aren't all there. Kennedy looking for maybe these final blows. Oh, big right hand by Khaybulaev. Swing and a miss by Khaybulaev. Kennedy low kick. 54 seconds. Spinning back fist, swing and a miss by Khaybulaev. Oh, left by Kennedy, followed by a right elbow. 43 seconds left, and Kennedy looking to take down the Russian. Easy takedown for Kennedy here at the end of the round. I'm Canadian. Let's go. Yo, whereabouts in Canada are you from, Clayton? I'm from Canada too, but I live in the States now, but I'm from British Columbia. Kennedy beating his ass. Damn it, Kennedy, don't do this. 21 seconds on the clock. I mean, I'm in your camp, dude, here, but I think he probably still could have landed strikes to end the round, but with 45 seconds, I mean, I don't mind it, but at this point, just keep swinging. They swinging, KO him. Ontario? Isha, I know you had something to do with this. Khaybulaev coming back 2-1. And that will do it for the first round. Absolute domination, man. Honestly, could be a 10-8, given that, like, he did everything but straight up knock him down, and he got a takedown late. Obviously, didn't do anything with it, but, like, just utter domination. Utter domination. Jeremy Kennedy, first round, rocked Khaybulaev early and was able to get the better of him in the pocket up against the cage. And just took down the Russian for just, I think, little cheekiness at the end there. At that point, yeah, I don't mind him just getting the takedown for the scorecards. Movlid looks greasy. Yo! Calgary, one of the most underrated cities in Canada. I lived 3 years in Calgary. Loved every fucking moment of it. Literally moved, dude. Moved back to the island for school. I went to UVic. I was originally going to go to fucking Mount Royal, though. But moved back 3 days before the flood. So, lucky me. I would have been trapped downtown. I need Kennedy in the second or third. He has been looking great. Terre de nos aïeux. All right, round two, guys. Round two coming up here. Good win for the Canadian in the first round. Let's see if Khaybulaev can get the takedown and start employing his game in the second. Kennedy Kim to fight. Kennedy needs to go for the KO here. He is up around, but yes, I think the game plan in this fight is keep it on the feet enough to get the KO. 4 minutes and 48 seconds. He's going to have to close this out. I think so too, because if he gets taken to the ground, he's going to get smothered. What? Khaybulaev is swinging for the fences here. Huge left by Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev with the 1-2. Oh, Canada. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Left by Khaybulaev, swinging a miss. Again, big shout out to the great crowd we have here, ladies and gentlemen. He has a pretty upright stance. He's got a long-ass torso for a small guy. 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Front kick by Khaybulaev. He's getting pressured. Back up against the cage. Swinging a miss with that left. Looking for these shots. Here's Kennedy. Kind of like Strickland, yep. Overhand right, swinging a miss by Khaybulaev. Kennedy's looking to pick his shots here. LeBron versus Curry. And Brawny. Left by Khaybulaev. Crash Bandicoot build. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Yeah, I'm not a big NBA guy. Can't fight in that sport, so don't really care. In the era in which I grew up watching, it was like the last of like the rough and tough guys. Left uppercut to the body by Khaybulaev. Hey, let's go, Clayton. Let's go. Is he small, though? He was 5'9". I guess not small. I just meant for, like, a featherweight. Kennedy's super talented. Left the UFC on a loss to Volk. He went 3-1 in the UFC, but has looked great in almost every fight. We were saying in the breakdown, by the way, 3 minutes on the clock here, he's only lost to top guys, training out of Extreme Couture as well. Braga, Pitbull, Borics. Oh, big shot by Khaybulaev. Flying knee by Khaybulaev. Just dropped Kennedy. Big shot by Khaybulaev. Then a flying knee by Khaybulaev. He's on top of Kennedy right now. Big right elbows by Khaybulaev. Kennedy trying to survive. Khaybulaev pushing him back on his back. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my God. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. 2 minutes and 39. Hardly, but I'm a junkie, so I'm going to watch anything that's on. Oh, big right elbows by Khaybulaev. Kennedy is back up to his feet. Head movement by Kennedy. Big knee by Kennedy. Kennedy with the right hand. He is cut open here, bleeding from his forehead, but he is tough as nails. He is still in this, ladies and gentlemen. He is still in this. 2:19. Kennedy looking at his corner and goes, I'm all right. I'm all right. This is war. What a fight. The fact that Kennedy wasn't finished there was insane. And a beautiful double leg by Khaybulaev. 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. The smothering has begun. Elbows in PFL, baby. Ass to the mat, back to the cage for Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get back up to his feet. Khaybulaev is probably just going to lay on him for the rest of the second round. Yeah, there's Eric Nixick in the corner of Kennedy. I mean, Khaybulaev is going to get this round. Clearly. Unless Kennedy can, like, land some Hail Mary submission here off his backer. Somehow get back up to his feet and crack Khaybulaev again. 1 minute and 33 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 26 seconds. Yeah, I didn't like how he tried to go for the clinch early, but if you did see, Khaybulaev did grab that left arm of him and made it tougher for him to break. And then towards the end, he was coming in and out of the pocket, but overall agree. Don't think he's a retard, though. That's pretty fucked up. 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. So glad they have elbows. Kennedy might have lost his chance. Good morning. Greetings from Chechnya. MMA Canada's about to fumble another win. Well, he wasn't. I mean, maybe fumble. I mean, this was hardly a fumble. This is just a sick fucking fight. What did I say? 2-1 Khaybulaev. Oh, we'll have no momentum going into the third. I don't think he will have the momentum going into the third. Yeah, in fairness, he needed to finish in the second round, too. I don't think anyone thought Kennedy was going to win this decision. Oh, big knee by Khaybulaev. Back up to his feet. And a nice left by Khaybulaev. Impressive comeback indeed. I didn't think Kennedy would look that good in the first round either. Or at least be able to crack Khaybulaev that early anyways. He tried, Scotty. He tried, dude. You guys acting like these fighters ain't trying. 5 seconds on the clock. Just didn't try hard enough. And that is it. Kennedy always fumbles. 1-1. For the next year, they gotta do like soccer and have brackets run on a live show. Just recover, Kennedy. I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, we could potentially have we could potentially have two 10-8s going into the third. We could have 10-8 for Kennedy in the first, or 10-9 for Kennedy in the first. We could have 10-8 for Khaybulaev in the second, or 10-9 in the second. Either way, I think this is tied up going into the third. Good. Kennedy almost finished Khaybulaev in the first round. Khaybulaev almost finished Kennedy in the second round. Just crashed out on Hank during the fight companion. I tried to do the show with him. That was a mistake. Yeah, I brought Hank on to do like what you and Reaper Jones did for Ryzen one time, and he just clowned on the fighters in the promotion. So during a Dobson fight too. So or Dodson fight, sorry. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. He went for the takedown when he was rocked. That good ass fight for sure. Skates. Movlid shouldn't be anywhere near minus 800 anymore. Yeah, shocking. Yeah, he had these like bucktooth teeth in and like glasses, and I was like, I'm not here to clown on these fighters, dude. M1 Global. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out M1 Global, indeed. Shout out M1 Global.
Let's get it all.
I miss it. I miss it. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. They should, but anything can happen, and Jackson's opponent is very, very good. Exactly.
Exactly that.
4 minutes and 36 seconds. Nice knees to the body here by Kennedy. Khaybulaev pushing him up against the cage. What's up, Aaron? I'm watching it on ESPN Plus right now. Shout out to M. That will, I think, forever be one of my favorite, like, City Life memes.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
4 minutes and 14 seconds. Knees to the body by Khaybulaev. Khaybulaev with the body lock. Unable to take Kennedy to the ground yet, but he is pushing Kennedy up against the cage. 4:05. Dude, once Khaybulaev gets that double leg, it's over. Kennedy might get back up to his feet a few times, but he is not going to have room to strike. He needs to, for dear life, he needs to break from this clinch. That will never stop being hilarious, I know. It is tremendous. Shout out to M1 Global. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. We have more, but that one's the best. We have too many, actually, which is the unfortunate part. But oh, big knees by Kennedy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that probably was way too loud. I am deeply sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, but I'm here. Glad that you're here. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Still holding on to the torso. Here's Khaybulaev. Knees to the back, and there he goes. Body lock takedown on Kennedy. Kennedy, though, pops right back up to his feet, trying to break that grasp of Khaybulaev. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. That's 2 minutes of control time. Just controlling the torso right now of Kennedy. Another trip takedown, but Kennedy's right back up to his feet. 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Now Kennedy pushing Khaybulaev up against the cage. Kennedy now looking for the trip takedown. Unable to get it. Knee to the body by Khaybulaev. Wait, really? Yeah, I never eat on stream. It's fucking gross. Like, fuck that, dude. 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Both these guys are veterans, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Each of them have over 20 professional fights. Oh, nice left elbow by Khaybulaev. UFC Fight Pass, Eden. Sorry, not UFC Fight Pass. ESPN Plus. Not UFC Fight Pass. ESPN Plus or ESPN Cable. But I'm watching in the United States. Oh, they separate, finally! Left jab by Khaybulaev. Kennedy. Kennedy still could win back the round if he hurts him. Oh, they're throwing in the pocket. Nice left hook by Khaybulaev. Kennedy looking for the takedown. Khaybulaev must have hurt him with that left hook. And that was a mistake. I think it was less of a mistake and more he was tired and got hit with that left hook. And was like, shit, gotta do something. Khaybulaev still unable to take Kennedy to the ground, though. Khaybulaev, because he's been more the aggressor, but if they break and one of them lands the bigger shots, they could steal back this round because it's very, very close, scrambling back and forth, battling for dominant position up against the cage. That was a good scramble. Very close. Entertaining ass fight. He hasn't fought yet. Why are both these dudes ducking Jake Paul? They're featherweights. Jake Paul is a heavyweight at this point, I think, or light heavyweight. And Jake Paul hasn't even fought in MMA yet. 1 minute on the clock. And he may never fight MMA. 55 seconds. What's going on, Optics? I mean, Kennedy's getting some control time back this round. Again, Khaybulaev, I guess he got 2 takedowns, but it was like Kennedy just got right back up to his feet, so. Weird round to score. I was just going to say, I don't know how to score this round. They've each had control time. It's basically just been like back and forth up against the cage. Kennedy with the right uppercut. Elbows by Kennedy. When your mom makes you dinner, you got to eat it right away or she'll be mad. 15 seconds. I don't think so. I think you just fucking... If you're living at home, you just fucking nuke that shit later. Can't get the takedowns, Khaybulaev. Kennedy or a draw, says Nick Rodriguez. I mean, that first round, I think, should be a 10-8. And again, I picked Khaybulaev to win this one. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I picked Khaybulaev to win this one. I think first round, 10-8, Jeremy Kennedy. Second round, 10-9 for Khaybulaev. Third round, 10-9 for Khaybulaev, slightly. We might see our first draw, which then, Nick Rodriguez, which good to see you, by the way. What the fuck does a draw mean in this tournament? 10-8 first round for Kennedy, 10-9 second round for Khaybulaev, and 10-9 third round. Very, very close, though, Khaybulaev. I think this should be a draw. They'll probably give it to him, but I think this should be a draw. Nick Singh, 29-27 Kennedy. But the knees in the third round. No, you know what? That's true, K1. That's true. No, but who advances? I think Russia won. Weird comment, but something that sits with me. Jake Paul is the grossest body composition of all time after partying and steroids. Then not to keep lean out of camp. Shit sucks to look at. Kenny doing a nice job being active with the elbows. Oh, really? I've never caught that before. Ooh. I don't know if you're right on that one. What about John Jones? Is he also scared of Jake Paul? I hope so. I hope we have a sudden death round. I mean, they all have a similar... Well, I mean, there's a guru answer for that, and then there's like, they all have the same beard answer for that. Really hope whoever gets eliminated in this fight gets more fights. This year was a really good performance by both. Absolutely. I think Khaybulaev hurt him the worst on the feet with those 2 shots, 29-28. That was true. There were 2 good punches on the feet. I disagree. In the finals, sure. Kennedy kind of got rocked. I think they will score to avoid a draw any way they can. Kennedy did get a bit shaky in the third off a clean throw. Joke's on you, Jones probably is. Yeah, I mean, draw, I think, is appropriate. Or if that first round wasn't a 10-8, then Movlid won 2 rounds. Oh yeah, he'll save the economy. He'll get us out of a recession. Movlid landed clean shots in the third and had better control. Knock on wood, we don't get one, by the way. I'm just saying. I would really much like to avoid a second one in my lifetime. Thank you very much. Shouldn't have touched this fight with betting. All right, we're still awaiting the official decision, by the way, guys. I think in the first round, he absolutely did. But did Khaybulaev do enough in the second round? I'm leaning no. And again, I'm not being biased. I picked Movlid to win. But again, I don't think they're going to do it. But I definitely think he did enough. Oh, see, I didn't even know you were joking. I thought you were serious. How's it going, by the way, Nasty? Good to see you. Good to see you. You notice they ditched all that AI scoring shit? Yeah. And they don't even give us, like, the Smart Cage AI stats anymore. Isn't that the reason of having an AI cage? We're still awaiting the official decision. We're still awaiting the official decision, guys. It hasn't been announced yet. It hasn't been announced yet. I think a draw is fair. If the first round was a 10-8, the second and third went to Khaybulaev, but it's probably just going to go Khaybulaev because the first round was probably just a 10-9. Good, that hurts my feelings that you couldn't tell I was... God, that hurts my feelings that you couldn't tell I was joking. I mean, dude, some people really love Jake Paul, like our boy Sis. Okay, we're listening in. Oh, it's going to be a split decision. I don't know. But I was thinking the same thing. The BKFC announcer is actually pretty good. Am I with a split? Oh. What kind? Kennedy wants it more. He's like, please. And Movlid Khaybulaev wins this one. Hey, immediately goes to show his respect to Kennedy there. Kennedy a little bit shocked, but I mean, I wouldn't be. 2 rounds you lost. You were banking on the first round and the third round from another judge. Boo. Oh, that's the best one. That's the best one. Yep, they give it to Movlid. Damn. Damn, heavy loss. I concur. Boo. Damn, that announcer was keeping us on the rope till the very end. Should have been a draw, but happy Khaybulaev is the more talented guy. Hey, they made it a good fight, though. And at the end of the day, guys, like, I really don't, because I don't gamble. I know you guys gamble, and in that case, like, I know that you guys need and want guys to win. I don't really gamble. So for me, it's more like, I just want to see a good fight. I think Jeremy should have won the third with the amount of elbows he landed, and some knees as well, right? Close fight, good fight, no complaints from me. First fight to go the distance on this card, too. I mean, I don't think he... I mean, did he really have hopes of being champion? I mean, he probably did, but were they realistic? By the way, good to see you, Gray Shirt. Thank you so much for being a member. Were they realistic expectations? I was wondering why you put that. Turned a minus 800 into a minus 160. Let's go. Let's go. One of my favorite things that was matchmaking fight immediately after, but now I can't do that. I got Pinedo. Who do you have? I have Pinedo as well, but I think this one really could go either way. I think Braga beats Movlid, not gonna lie. I definitely think... I like Braga more. I like Braga more. Kenny was minus 1,000 after the first round, too. Damn. He lost to Pitbull, and now Movlid, the 2 elite fighters he fought. Crazy think Habib's teammate would lose. Good fight nonetheless, guys. Good fight nonetheless. All right. Featured fight, ladies and gentlemen. The return of Logan Storley, our boy JL's favorite, one of his favorite fighters, against Joseph Luciano. Joseph Luciano out of Aussie. 10-2. By the way, we had 100 people watching just a little bit ago. Thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. We're just trying to get to 50 likes. There's more than enough people in the chat right now to get us to 50 likes. So smash that like button. Don't ever stop streaming, bro. Oh, dude, I won't, Victor. We'll be live tomorrow for BKFC and One Championship. We'll be live Saturday all day and all night. I just want the Pinedo Braga rematch. Did you ever see this YouTube video by Ronan MMA ranking every Canadian FC fighter of all time? I think, was it one of his earlier videos? I think I might have, because I definitely saw a Canadian MMA ranking video before, and it probably was Ronan. Sounds good, Striking Ace. He is coming off a huge layoff. He did grapple last year, but that's it. Mighty Underdog is saying, today the Constitutional Court is impeaching the president in South Korea, my country, but I'm watching this with you. Yo, shout out to Mighty Underdog. I don't know anything about the president being impeached there, but shout out to Road FC and Black Combat. Way more entertaining promotions to watch than the UFC. Especially Black Combat, because Black Combat has real rules. UFC is closer to the WWE than Black Combat is. Black Combat has real rules, which is amazing. So shout out to Korean MMA. And Ryzen's going to do a show there soon as well, which is going to be great. No distance, Logan. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Good to see you, Marco. This is the most unfortunate free fight, losing for Kennedy, going against the lead competition and barely losing. I do think the next fight... oh my God. I got to look at Luciano. I mean, Storley likes to go decisions or ground and pound. Let me finish my breakdown and I'll let you guys know. I usually lean Storley decision, though. Crazy odds for over 2.5. But maybe Luciano's just not that good. Unfortunately, losing for Kennedy, barely losing to elite competition. Well, I mean, is there really elite competition in the promotions he was fighting? I think a loss to Pitbull still means something. So, I mean, I don't think his last 2 losses, especially in the last 5 years, were that bad. Road FC, baby. Would Korean Zombie run for leader? He would get my support. Whenever I watch Black Combat, it feels like I'm watching something on the dark web, especially with the go-go dancers doing fucking dancing between every fight. Yo, thank you so much, Idaho Skatesman, for the $5 donation. Thank you for doing a proper show with high energy and genuine love for the sport. Fucking rights. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I might even go to Quick Trip after this. I wasn't going to today because I did go grocery shopping the other day, but I might head to Quick Trip after this. I mean, why not? Why not? Hey, thank you, dude. And to a fellow Canadian, hey, the first ever NHL game I ever went to was Calgary Flames against the Washington Capitals. And then I saw Calgary Dallas. Kippersoft was still there. I sat behind him. Got fucked up off the heroin beers. You're from Calgary, you know. My buddy almost jumped over the freaking glass. We were calling my friends and family saying, turn on CBC. Jake's about to jump over the glass. Security's about to fuck him up. He wasn't naked like the former Calgary Flame guy who did it, but love Calgary, brother. Long live the heroin beers. Long live the Dome Foams, baby. Let's fucking go. I got so drunk off the Dome Foams, dude. I passed out an Iron Maiden concert in 2011. Have they cleaned the pipes? God damn it, bro. I thought the heroin beers wouldn't be out of commission until they knocked down the Saddle Dome, but they must have cleaned them rusty poisonous pipes. I didn't believe it. They told me, Hugh, like, you only need 3, Isha. And I'm like, fuck that, man. Like, I'm 18, 19 years old. I'm drinking like a fish. Dude, they fucked me up. I had to sleep in my car in the parking lot. I couldn't drive home. I like this setup for filming. I wasn't the girl who got freaking... I've seen plenty of fights at the Calgary Stampede. Broken up a few tussles myself. Never got to see that girl being railed in the corner live, though. I took the under 2.5 too. Go grocery shopping, not Quick Trip. I'll send you a video of why South Korea is totally screwed. Please do. Please do. Again, thank you, Idaho Skatesman, for the $5 donation. You're an absolute beauty. But yeah, Kippersoft and Iginla. Even though I grew up on Vancouver Island, was a Canucks fan through and through, and beat up on the Calgary Flames a lot. Those two I fucking loved, and Glen Cross as well. I could go on about hockey for days, but let's quickly highlight these guys. Joseph Luciano, ladies and gentlemen, 10-2 as a pro. He is 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He's out of Australia. 1 KO, 2 KO, 7 submissions. Okay, so he's a grappler like Storley. 2 decisions, 1-1 in 1 championship, 1-0 in Bellator. Had 3 canceled fights in 2020, or I guess he had 3 of his last fights have been canceled. 1 in 2024, 2 in 2025. Was actually supposed to fight Thad Gene. Good wins. Fought some Muay Thai in between some of his Bellator and One affairs. Fought in Hex and Eternal. Won the Eternal belt against a 7-2 guy. Pretty good. Mukhamed is solid. We've seen this prospect in the UFC. He's good, so no shame in that. So Luciano, a solid regional Australian fighter going up against an established Bellator and North American in Logan. Storley 16-3 as a pro. Looks a little bit more doughy than usual, Logan Storley. 9 KO TKOs, 0 submissions. It's so funny because whenever I think Logan Storley, I think he's the grappler. But he does get a lot of ground and pound finishes. 7 decisions, 10-2 in Bellator, 1-1 in the PFL, 1-0 in LFA. Lost to Musayev, no shame in that, although I don't think Musayev is as good as everyone saying he is. Lost the belt to Amosov. I mean, he's fought the best of the best in Bellator when they were a thing. I am picking Logan Storley. That is my pick. Good to see you, Denial. Calgary Stampede, baby. Oh, and nice job by Logan Storley getting the takedown, dragging Luciano to the ground. Luciano catching a neck for upset. He lost to Prates. Come on, Storley. Luciano's a really good grappler. I can see it happening. Under 2.5 gang. Apparently, let's go. Hey, I hope you guys win it. I hope you guys win it. Wait, did he fight him in one championship? He fought Prates in one championship? Yeah, he lost to Carlos Prates in one championship and Prates second fight. Sheesh. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Good to see you, Denial. Storley, body lock, 4 minutes on the clock, dragging Luciano back to the ground. Still on the ground, body lock. Dragging him away from the cage. Looking to get that left hook in is Storley. USA, the Skatesman. A regional MMA promotion should definitely do an event at the Stampede. I'm surprised Alberta doesn't have a regional MMA show. I mean, maybe they do, but it must be like amateur. I think we all got Logan winning. Does Storley have a bloody nose? I will check. Can't see right now, but maybe it's from just like elbow bonking at him. Oh, some big right hands by Storley. Big right hands by Storley. Storley might be the one bleeding here. Bonked in the nose at one point. Leaking on the back of Luciano. Luciano back up to his feet, but Storley was landing some big ground and pound. Storley fighting. How we know Logan Storley to do so? Oh, yeah. I love Alberta, though. Some of the best years of my life. Oh, big knee by Storley in the clinch. I graduated high school, packed up my shit, moved to Calgary for 3 years. It was awesome. Then, and partied my fucking face off because 18 is the legal drinking age there. And then went to college 3 years later after learning a trade. So I learned a trade, then went to college. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Isha, my kid said to me tonight, Dad, how come... And by the way, Storley in half guard on top, 2 minutes 33 seconds. Dad, how come I haven't heard that one guy talk about fights for hours recently? I said, you know what? You're right. Let's check in on our marathon, man. Yo! Shout out to the boys. This is a live stream. We're live streaming, doing commentary. Thomas Brown, you're a smart guy, man. You really thought you were going to find this illegally streamed on YouTube. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You know what else it says? Fight companion, sir. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I would say Calgary definitely is. Shout out to 17th Ave. 1 minute 58 seconds. Setting up an arm triangle, maybe. Side control by Storley. Moving to his left is Luciano. Luciano giving up his back here, knees planted. We've only had a couple smart guys in the live chat here today. At least I'm a smart guy, Thomas. At least I'm a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Imagine thinking in 2025 you can find illegal content on YouTube. Insane, insane. Always welcome here, though, Thomas. Always welcome here, though. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Nice couple right hands by Storley. Just absolutely mauling Luciano right now like this is freaking Dagestan. Reading and comprehension 101 with instructor Isha. Thomas will get it someday. He'll get it someday. Storley has fought the big names. That he has. Loses with ESPN2 and ESPN Plus, bitch. 1 minute on the clock. 55 seconds. On his feet again. Here's Luciano. It looks like Luciano cut above his right eye. Hey, what's up, Vincent, my man from South Africa? How's it going, Vincent? Any guys that you've been training lately that we need to keep our eyes on in any events coming up? Shout out to Vincent. Does some training and trains fighters in South Africa. I've never been to Canada. Where would you advise going? Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island, 100%. Or if you want to go the other side of the country, Montreal and PEI. Vancouver Island, though, is unbelievable. It's definitely the not so hidden gem anymore. But on that's the West Coast. East Coast. Oh, nice low kick by Luciano. He's escaped the grasp of Storley walking forward. 5 seconds. Oh, nice knee by Luciano, but Storley cracked him with the right. And that's it for the first round. I don't think Thomas is a smart guy. Storley is hard to hate. He doesn't even run when outgunned or... So Mystic MMA, I'll say this. In the summer, Calgary, Banff, and Canmore are all kind of in an area where you can plan a whole trip around that. If you want to go to the East Coast, Montreal in Quebec, and then just the complete East Coast, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, that whole area. On the West Coast, Vancouver Island, and honestly, fuck Vancouver. You don't even need to go there. Just spend time on the island. Good to see Vincent again. Yeah, we missed you too, buddy. Hope all is well. Next week, EFC, Mzwandil should win. He would do well on Hank's stream. Bunch of smart guys. 430 of domination, and they're gonna 10-9 that. And he cut him. I mean, maybe because of the cut, because he did do damage as well. It wasn't just control time. He did do damage as well. But we shall see. Round 2 coming up here. Vancouver is a dump. Yes, it looks pretty from the drone view. And there's some pockets that are nice, but I would never live in Vancouver. 4 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Bulldog isn't murdering me anymore. I have conquered. Let's go. Now you got to go double sauce pack. 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Right uppercut attempt by Luciano. Storley walking him down. Storley eats a left by Luciano. I've been saying we should do 10-7 rounds. Right now, Montreal's my top choice. It's a lot cheaper to travel there than Europe, and it feels like you're getting that European experience. Absolutely. And if you like history, like Quebec City, there's not a lot to do there. Kind of like Montreal. It's kind of like the Ottawa of Quebec, or like the Washington, D.C. of Canada. Like, there's a lot of history in Quebec City, but Montreal is history, and it's got a little bit of everything. I hate on Quebec a lot. I can't hate on Montreal. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Drugs and the economy, yes. And a nice takedown by Storley right into the right into the rubber guard. I was going to say bubble guard. Rubber guard of Luciano. Imagine stripping your fighter of a belt because they dehydrated and making fight less interesting. What a promotional failure of operations. Yeah, a couple weeks running now. Luciano got a really big, deep brows. I bet he will get caught regularly through his career. Luciano's low-key piecing up Storley. Bubble guy sounds dope. And Storley in the guard. Back into the... Oh, easy past a side, or easy past a half guard by Storley, man. He just lifted up that right leg and passed right on into the half guard of Luciano. I mean, this is some smothering if I've ever seen some, ladies and gentlemen. He's just accepting the bottom position. Storley trying to land some right hands. 3 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Storley threatening an arm triangle choke and trying to pass to side control. He's still in that modified half guard side control. Threatened the neck there to try to pass, but holding on to that left leg of his with the lock is Luciano. Accepting bottom like Peyton Talbot. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Triangles really are the greatest shape. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Trying to get into mount. Good defense by Luciano. Keeping that right leg up. Yeah, apparently. I didn't even know who Frank Ocean was before all this shit. Now I've learned too much. Too much. 2 minutes on the clock. The Ocean Whale. Jeez. 1 minute and 59 seconds. I just heard a really loud noise. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay, Amberly. Storley posturing up in half guard. 1 minute and 51 seconds. Oh, right elbow by Storley. His music is good. Can't tell you. I don't think I've ever listened to a song by him. 1 minute and 31 seconds. Oh, Storley with a nice right elbow. And he cut up Luciano again. Enough that Luciano almost rolled to his left. I mean, ask No Chill. He used to wrestle with Molina. 1 minute and 13 seconds on the clock. Oh, hammer fist by Storley. Vamos! What's up, Juan? 1 minute and 5 seconds. Couple right elbows by Storley. You know that meme way back that was like, a potato flew around my room before you... I never heard that saying. Molina. Full mount. I mean, he admitted it. He told me. He was like, oh, when I found out about everything, I was like, oof. But, trained some wrestling together, I think. Mount. 22 seconds. Man, you're gonna have a hard time getting fights now that you... I mean, does he even need to? I don't know how famous... I legit don't know anything about Frank Ocean. Is he like legit famous, or Peyton Talbot never has to fucking fight again? 3, 2, 1, and that is it for the second round. Is it sus though if you didn't know of his sexual preference, or I guess preferences? Tabarnak. Storley big elbows. All right, round 3. He's a famous like a list. I'm normally the optimist in the channel, but he's literally compared his gambling to inside or training on Discord. Wait, what? He's literally compared his gambling to inside or training on the Discord? Who, Mystic? I don't understand the reference. Oh, like Jeff Molina? Because he's still, I think he's still facing a ban from the UFC. The Storley special, looking bad on the feet, but smothering his opponent. 10-8 second? Oh, A-list. Got you. Like the A-list. Frank could have been huge, but he's a weirdo and doesn't deliver a ton of material, but he's good. I can't lie if that's the shit you're into. Okay, is it like R&B? Or is it hip-hop? Oh, insider trading. Got you. Pinedo's next. Round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. And another takedown by Storley. Man, this is just pure American wrestling with a little mix of Dagestani pressure in there. Let's wrestling. Let's wrestle. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Looking to get the back of Luciano. Luciano's knees planted, right side up against the cage. There you go. My parlay lives on. Dang, Storley controlling everything. 4:09 on the clock. Three minutes and 59 seconds. I read that he got a 3-year suspension from Nevada, which means it expires at the end of the year, so basically almost time served. True. Because there was another fighter, I think, involved in Krause's circle, and his suspension just ended. Or it's going to end in like a month. Yeah, well, it's not helping him in the cage, we'll say that much. Good call on the decision. This is just the Storley special, right? He does have ground and pound, which we saw, but like, he's usually gonna... This is the Storley that I remembered against the higher level guys in Bellator. Me now that PFL has elbows. Yes! Yes! Love the memes today. And another takedown by Storley, man. I mean, Luciano got back up to his, like, 1 foot for a moment. Storley not looking to get that hook in, just looking to drag Luciano away from the cage wall. 2 minutes and 55 seconds remain, ladies and gentlemen. We had a streak of finishes before the last fight, which ended up in a split decision. This one, I mean, this is going to be a smother fest. Doubt Logan Storley will finish this unless he just lands some ground and pound at the end and can get mount again with enough time. I mean, the co-main event, it could end in a finish, man. It could end in a finish. So we shall see. But overall, pretty good card thus far. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. I mean, the elbows are truly the game changer. Like, we are one step closer to this being at fake MMA. Fake MMA being, you know, the UFC. 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Dude can't get a finish against a 2 days notice. Come on. I mean, he does have 9 KO TKOs. He has more finishes than he does submissions, but lately, I just remember the decisions more than the finishes. He's nice. You don't want to beat up the crap out of people, maybe. Some guys can't be vicious. Yeah, like those 2 guys who hugged each other in the PFL in 2023. Then got DQ'd. Well, on the same night, 2 friends in Ryzen fought, and one kicked the other one in the face on the ground. Like a real fighter. 1 minute and 37 seconds. Storley. Oh, man, he wanted to land some grounded knees. You saw that. He wanted to land some grounded knees. Crowd needs to start booing already. Oh, they're not going to boo their own guy. 1 minute and 24 seconds. I'm going to be Hank the Tank mad when they give no 10-8 for this fight. Well, I mean, he doesn't give a fuck if the decision's rigged, right?
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
That's why I expected him to go to ground and pound, especially short notice. Do you think when their suspension is up, they're going to fight anywhere? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some promotion will pick them up for sure. I mean, Molina probably more so. AK unnecessarily mad about something that doesn't matter. I don't think you can be Hank the Tank mad. He got that mad on stream just now. Really? God, I'm missing out. So I did turn it down. I didn't turn it down enough. That's Hank the Tank crashing out every weekend on his streams. Luciano's tough, but he's defending the sub. Storley by unanimous decision, in my opinion. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Storley back in the rubber guard, trying to push Luciano back down to the ground. Luciano asks the mat back to the cage. Storley looking to get into half guard one more time, maybe score some more points passing guard again here, but 10 seconds remain. I'm sorry. Do you think the UFC? I don't know. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. But I think like maybe PFL or... I don't think it's going to be like LFA, but like PFL, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Or one of the bigger shows will probably... I mean, he'll probably want to be on those first and foremost. Over like an LFA, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm leaning no, but I'm guessing PFL probably. The fight sucked. Yeah, I'm not a big Logan Storley fan for that reason. I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. I should go see how he's doing. Hello, friend. How's California now? I'm not from California, but good to see you. Using his all over sound for decision is so funny. I know, but I mean, the fight is all over. Oh, I'll ask. All right, I just asked. Yo, King's World's there as well. Shout out to King's World. Yo, I bet Hank won't yell at King's World like he yells at Idaho Skatesman. Just saying. Falta sano. What does that mean? Did I just say something that wasn't supposed to? It's funny, the first time I tuned into your stream, it wasn't watching the fight simultaneously when it said it is all over. Thought there was the last second finish. Oh, really? My bad, my bad. It's been a staple enough now where people just know that that's it. I need to start getting a bell for boxing. I mean, I honestly, I've been saying this for like how many months now? I need to do a full audit of my board. Pinedo, let's go. He's coming up next. He's coming up next. He's coming up next. It's just cringe 24/7. The only good content he's been a part of is when I'm on the show. Let's go. He did win. He did win, Alex. He did win. Yeah, I picked it up when it happened. The second time I thought there was a Paul Craig situation, I was very hyped. Speaking of the Bear Jew, excited to see him fight again soon. It's like Paul Craig. I love the energy that Paul Craig brings outside the cage. All his interviews are badass. His pre-fight interviews, his fucking weigh-ins, right? If only he brought that fucking killer instinct into the cage and learned how to strike 10 years ago. But anyways, the Bear Jew either gets a crazy submission or he gets finished, right? Unless he fights Bo Nickel. Huh. No problem, Alex. Let's go Peru. Let's go Peru, man. I love these Peruvian fighters in mixed martial arts. New ones and veterans. All right, we're still awaiting the official decision. This is very much PFL. This is very much PFL here. By the way, we didn't even show any Uncle Sink. For those who don't know who Uncle Sink is, he's my inspiration whenever I go out and watch live hockey. Let's fucking go. I know you guys can't hear this, but, or maybe you can. No, you can't. It doesn't matter. This is how I imagine Ben. Like that's what I think Ben looks like in our chat. Ben, I hope you know, like that is how I imagine you, because I think maybe we're friends on Instagram. I follow each other on Instagram. I don't know, but like that when I read your comments and think Ben, that is you. I bet Hank could chug a beer faster than that guy. And Storley wins. If I were to tune into Hank's stream, what is something I could comment of some... Oh, man. I don't want to be the guy to do... Because last time, Mystic, I told everyone to go comment, shout out M1 Global, and that's where this clip came from. So... You come at one, Ben? Well, again, honestly, it wasn't even it wasn't a diss. If anything, like, I was praising you. I don't know where else you can watch it other than ESPN. Good old 3027 didn't do enough damage for a 10-8. I will say that Nabil has arrived, but also that was like not super like at his highest level, but I'm not making any excuses. Nabil absolutely destroyed him. I was thinking about making up fighters and commenting that they would crush his picks. Oh my god. I mean, I'd watch clips of that Idaho shares to me. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. He cares more about his picks than the fight. So just that's a good context to have around. But and hates M1 Global. Absolutely despised. But again, I don't want to be part of this again. I mean, I led the charge last time. I thought it was playful. I didn't think anyone would wish me to be homeless. That was the best. That was the best. Hey, what's up, Taco? Good to see you. Y'all think that fight sucked? Wait for Storley versus Kikuiri. I do think Storley will be able to take Kikuiri to the ground and probably ground and pound him, but we'll see. There's no playful with Hank. I've learned that. I mean, he tries to be, but you can't be. You know what I mean? But I mean, I got no I got no ill will here or anything. I'm just saying. The last time I led the M1 global charge, it did not end well, so. He's coming up next. He's coming up next. Vamos! Let's go! Taco! Oh, I could go for some tacos right now. How is your Thursday going, man? All right. Let's get to this next fight. Jesus Pinedo against Ádám Borics. Is it Borics? Borics? He's actually training out of Fort Lauderdale, but he's from Hungary. One of the few fighters from Hungary. I'm hungry right now, I'll tell you that much. I'm sorry, I skipped dinner. So it's hitting me right now. It's hitting me right now. Good thing I haven't been puffing on the hippie lettuce throughout this stream, or else that would be bad. But anyways. 4-1 in his last of 5 fights. 31 years of age, 4 KO, TKO, 6 submissions, 8 decisions. His only loss via submission and once via decision. He's got a disqualification win as well. So there you go. 9-2 in Bellator, 1-0 in PFL. And he's been in some amazing fights, man. I mean, lost to Patricio back in 2022. Great win against Barzola. But he took 2 years off, came back, beat Barzola. Enrique Barzola is a tough motherfucker, man. This guy puts on insanely fun fights. And again, surprise, surprise, a tough motherfucker being from Peru, man. The Peruvian chins, they are no joke. But only fought once in 2024, and it was last spring, almost a year ago. And he has to take on another one. Will he have luck again against another Peruvian fighter? We shall see. We shall see. Good win against Mads Burnell, Jeremy Kennedy, Eric Sandra. I mean, he should have beat him. Split decision against Mike Hamill. He probably should beat that guy a little bit more handedly, but beat Aaron Pico, which was good. And Nikolov when he was only 11-1. Holy motherfuck! There is no. That win did not age well. Okay, that's a pro boxing record. Oh my god, okay. I was gonna say, what the absolute fuck? Holy shit, you should have stuck to MMA, bud. Holy fuck. Anyways, did not think I'd be going down that rabbit hole. Jesus Pinedo, 23-6-1 on or off the roids. This guy's an absolute beast. He's on a 3-fight win streak, also 4-1 in his last 5 fights. 14 knockouts, ladies and gentlemen, 4 submissions, 5 decisions. Been knocked out twice and has lost 4 times via decision. 1-1 in the UFC, 3-1 in the PFL, and he did beat Braga for the championship in 2023, and he actually finished Braga. Hasn't fought since 2023, though. How crazy is that? Hasn't fought. Oh, this song just reminds me of Squid Games now. Anyways, didn't fight at all in 2024. So had a whole year off. Both of them haven't fought in a while. I am going with Pinedo. Both of them have that dog in them. Borics, a little bit more well-rounded, sure, but Pinedo is a tall, lanky-ass motherfucker with devastating striking power, and he's just dangerous. So I'm going Pinedo. I just think he's a little bit more dangerous, but this should be a great one. I've been getting some sleep. Definitely got my sleep schedule kind of, back in the works, but it's gonna be fucked up again this weekend because we got deep. You make a joke and Hank wishes homeless on you. That is true. Hey, what's up, fresh boy? I got Pinedo, and then I'm leaning towards Jackson, but man, that's a tough matchup. Bad for my mental health. What's bad for my mental health? I'm interested in Kyun Kim versus Movlid, since Kyun Kim is like a wild card. We don't know how good he is. The best tacos in the world are in CD. Obregon, the state is Sonora, Mexico. Noted. Love the gorillas, by the way. I got Corrales. That last fight was so bad. Luciano not only attempting no gillies was weird. Dude won with his last PFL fight like that. Interesting. Borics making his walkout now. Right now, weirdly enough, they just ended that lightweight tournament. But they started, instead of the seasons now in PFL, they started a featherweight and welterweight tournament, and they're going to have the same with 2 other weight classes, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, honestly, man, I'm not a big boxing guy, but I'll say Canelo. Deep. Yeah, we're going balls deep, and then so deep starts an hour after Grochin, but Grochin has twice as many fights on the card as deep, so we'll probably do deep and then Grochin. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, Corrales, I don't think is on this card, but let's slide. I need to get ready for work. What do you do for work, Victor? I finished work right, like literally walked in the door. 10 minutes later, started streaming. But today was a good work day. Thought Henry Corrales was fighting for the half second. There's no Filipino fighter. Hungary versus Peru. Oh, smoking the lettuce? Yeah. I think it's less for mental health than sleep. I would say it's worse for your mental health in your developmental stages and if you're one who just can't handle that shit. Because some people can, man. I have a cousin who goes into psychosis. Or went into psychosis. Fucking first time trying it. But yeah. It's definitely... I'm not going to deny that it's not a poison. I'm not going to sit here and be a hippie and tell you, oh yeah, man, everyone should do the shit, man. It's good for you. No, man. Anything you smoke is bad for you. But I think it's worse for your lungs than... It's worse for my lungs than my mental health. My mental health right now is what I... my sleep and how I fuel my body. If I eat shitty and don't sleep, that's causes physical and mental fucking destruction. Mystic is over there greasing up Hank right now. Yeah. Not for everybody. Those who are prone to it, though. Some people, it's literally like they're prone to it, and there's like a piece in their brain that when the THC receptors hit it, no bueno. Yeah, not in everybody, but for those who have those, I mean, like I just said, those are the receptors who are prone to it, 100%. Like I said, my cousin was one of them. Your self-driving car got you there. Dane made it home. Nice. I got Borics submission plus 1400. Crazy number. It's definitely possible. He's got good back takes. Definitely has submissions. 6 to be exact. All right. Who do you guys have in this one? And guys, still trying to get to that 50 likes on the video. Where are we at now? Or on the stream, I should say. 52, let's go. Thank you guys. Fucking rights, man. You guys are awesome. 243 votes as well in the poll question. Are you guys excited for PFL? The return to PFL in 2025. And we got 54. And yo, let's try to get 60 now. I mean, we got 2 fights left. We might as well aim for 60. Oh, man. Pinedo not looking as jacked as he used to. But he was on roids, so makes sense. I've got vibes. Boris takes this. 75% of you say yes, you're excited for PFL in 2025. 18% say no. 6% say, is this a World Series of Fighting? All right. Both fighters are being announced now in the cage. I sparred one time with Jesus Pinedo when I was 17. I got my ass kicked so hard, but I was happy for that experience. Sorry for bad English. No worries, Ivalo. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope you don't ace. I can't have anything but indica or I get weird. How can Jackson win? Probably unanimous decision. Yeah, he did. He won full friggin' Dagestani blanket. I mean, NCAA blanket. I mean, Dagestani blanket. But on short notice, being able to take the guy down that easy, the Aussie, take him down that easily, and control him by the end of the fight that easily, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have Pinedo winning this one, but Borics looks like he's in incredible shape. And listen, both of them are in their primes right now. Both of them could take this one. And Borics, I'd say, is a little bit more well-rounded. Pinedo's a little bit more dangerous. When is the McDessie versus Pinedo rematch? Is McDessie, I'm pretty sure, is back on the regional scene. Yeah, me too, 2 cents. Me too. I studied it as well. Pinedo pretty active late rounds. Could catch Borics in round 3. Only worry if this goes late for Borics. There was worse things, man. I'm on some pills right now, and I'm dreading the upcoming withdrawals. I'm hoping you get through that. I mean, I don't even know if anyone's actually in the GFL or not until I see it. Pinedo KO, let's go. I got Borics, but Parlay says, fuck you. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. High kick by Borics. 4:35. No, man, I love Calgary. One of my favorite cities in Canada. I think it's one of the most underrated cities in Canada, too. 4:23. Your 172 live stream in my recommended. Didn't realize it was up to 6,000 views. You're definitely way more famous than Frank Ocean. Bro, thank you guys so much. And shout out to YouTube. Push me on the front page or whatever. Recommended, not front page. Recommended for Mystic. Let's go. 4 minutes on the clock. They just announced me in the GFL. Oh, nice body kick by Borics. Right by Borics. Borics looking good walking down Pinedo so far. 3 minutes and 46 seconds. They do kind of. Body kick by Borics. 3:38. Step back left by... Oh, nice left by Pinedo. Borics with step back right. Pinedo blocked it with the high left hand. Back at center. I will say, do like the size of the smart cage. 3:21. Low kick by Borics. If 1,000 people just fall asleep to it for the next 3 months, it will get to 1 million. 3:04. Dude, I've straight up just kept Idaho and Hank's streams on when I've like fallen asleep so I can give them the watch hours. But then Hank will fucking scream and wake me up, so I've had to just turn the volume down to 1. Oh, nice shot by Pinedo. Pinedo with the left. Pinedo walking forward. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Fair face is a new one, and I dig it. Right hand by Pinedo. Not yet. Not yet. But yeah, you guys can definitely tell after a long weekend of streaming. I got like the freaking unshaven, got the fucking what do you call it? Shadows under my eye. English not first language, but I'll take it. Nice right hand by Pinedo. Pinedo with the left. That straight left by Pinedo's getting through. Right hand by Pinedo. Pinedo starting to be a little herky-jerky here. Hockey from Asia. I picked Pinedo to win, but this one really could have gone either way. And so far, it's a close round. Hey, thank you, Amberly. Yeah, unless I scream superior rule set or fuck the UFC's fake ass rules, blah, blah, I feel like I'm pretty soothing. 1 minute and 36 seconds. Oh, another step back right by Pinedo. Left by Pinedo, right by Pinedo. Borics didn't like that one. Borics is swinging. Pinedo missing with the overhand right. Oh, Pinedo with the left just dropped Borics. Borics is on the ground covering up. Pinedo, right hands. Right hands by Pinedo. Long live steroids. Long live steroids. Long live steroids. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Roids, baby, all day, every day. Let's fucking go. What a finish. What a finish. And they got the freaking Zoom call from Peru, baby. Damn, son. Pinedo is him. Look, I like Ádám Borics a lot, guys, but there's just some about the way that these Peruvians fight. I love it. I love it. Pinedo ended up finishing the fight TKO. You need to clip yourself on that. What did I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I said. The fight is over. Pinedo just won. Pinedo just won. Shout out to the Dude Wipes. Sponsor my channel for fuck's sakes. I don't got a bidet in my house. What a finish. The steroids line. I don't even remember what I said. I was so sorry. Long live steroids. I've fallen asleep to Guru Live before. The other week woke up to him screaming, not to redeem in my ear. That's awesome. Very impressive. Borics is very good. Indeed, indeed. Speaking of clips and the MMA Guru, gray shirt, MMA, I think the biggest MMA Guru clip channel, or like the only non-weird one. I hear stories about, I've heard stories about the other clip channels. Gray shirt, the consistent one. And also supportive of our channel, so shout out to him. Good win for Pinedo. Interesting game plan. Thought he was going to grapple. I don't know why he would strike. Blatant headbutt. The headbutt rocked Boris. Or Borics. Borics had a good game plan, but that power and finishing instinct, nasty. Clash of heads. I got to see the replay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Railroad Stream saying, Idle Skatesman's coping like Hank. Fuck the fake rules. I'm leaning Jackson, but I am not bullish on it. There is no scorecards. Pinedo beat Borics. TKO in the first round. Look pretty blatant. Pinedo's good at winning matchups. He should probably lose. His sudden ascension has pissed off a few bookies. Kamo, I'm watching it on ESPN. I got Jackson by KO. That would be awesome, Marco. Headbutt KO. Split Decision Combat Sports. He's live right now. Wow, I blinked. Yeah, I know, Christopher. It was crazy. Let's go, Pinedo. New PFL rule. Headbutts are chill. A win is a win. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. I feel left out. Get with the times, Grandpa. Yeah, Ben. His streams are basically this if you bring up M1. Do not bring up M1.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
What's the other good one, Skate? I mean, I have a few saved. Pinedo KO plus once, dude. Exactly, man. Exactly. Like, he's dangerous, right? Borics, I think, is more well-rounded, but Pinedo is dangerous, man. The fight is over, man. Pinedo won via KO in the first, or TKO in the first round. Dude, a lot of finishes on this card. Yep, Pinedo won. Early Bellator fights, he'd grapple or throw some crazy flying knee. I can't remember anymore. I think it was just saying more insane stuff for no reason. Plus 500 first round for me. Wow. Dude, again, like, maybe people think that Pinedo off the sauce, or Pinedo off the sauce ain't the same, but yes, he won. He won, guys. TKO in the first round. There's one skatesman that's just, well, you know what? Get the fuck out of here then, or something like that. You know, when you see that in the back warming up, you're like, oh. You're warming up for a fight right now, Christopher? You fighting tonight? Is it being televised or anything? Can we watch it after this and cheer you on, my man? Who you got in this fight? I want to bet. I've only seen his PFL run straight KOs. I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. All right, Andrey Koreshkov, ladies and gentlemen, 28-5 as a pro out of Omsk, which Omsk has a hell of a hockey team, and only tough motherfuckers are out of Omsk. 20, like I said, 28 victories, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. I'm pretty sure, like, has everyone we've mentioned been 4-1 in their last 5 fights? I feel like every fighter we've mentioned on the card has. 34 years of age out of Rus Fighters MMA. 14 knockouts, ladies and gentlemen. 4 submissions, 10 decisions. A healthy amount of losses everywhere. 2 losses via KO, TKO, 1 submission, 2 decisions. 16-4 in Bellator. 1-1 in the PFL. Good win against Yoti Yamauchi via decision. His last fight, Yamauchi's a solid veteran as well. Lost via decision against Umalatov. No shame in that. Beat Lorenz Larkin. Beat Khaybulaev. He's okay. Beat this motherfucker. Don't know much about the Black Eagle. He's fought top guys. Hey, has a win over Chitty. I mean, let's be honest. He's only really lost to the top guys, and he was champion for a little while. Actually beat Benson Henderson. Lost to Douglas Lima, no shame in that, and has continued to beat the guys he's needed to beat. Mostly, you know, older guys, Lorenz Larkin, Yamauchi, lost the younger guy, Numalatov. So we'll see, because Jason Jackson's no spring chicken as well. He's 34 years of age. He's had a long career. Lost his last fight again to Magomedov, but didn't look that bad in the fight, okay? The ass-kicking machine, what a great nickname. 18-5 out of Killcliff, and before that, he was out of the Black Zillions. He was actually on the Ultimate Fighter season with Kamaru Usman. I'm pretty sure Kamaru Usman actually, like... Was it with Jason Jackson? Kamaru Usman had, like, that crash out? Anyways. 6 KO, 2 KOs, 3 submissions, 9 decisions. That was a fun season, by the way. Black Zillions versus ATT. That was a fun season. Rumble Johnson was on it, like, making an appearance as a coach. Rest in peace. I'm pretty sure Rashad was, like, one of the coaches when he was involved with them. It was a fun season. 8-2 in Bellator. 2-0 in LFA. 1-0 in PFL. Hyder Hassan, the man who just never could make the UFC, but was on a couple Ultimate Fighter seasons. He was on that season as well. The win against Amosov was insanely impressive. Obviously, I like the wins against Lima and Paul Daly, but they're old. Naaman Gracie, whatever. Benson Henderson was getting up there in age too, but still. His win streak was great before the loss to Kura Magomedov, beating the top guys he needed to beat in Bellator, so I can't really blame him that. Jason Jackson's very well-rounded. I think Koreshkov... Oh, man, I don't even know. Has the power advantage, perhaps? But Jason Jackson has a lot of finishes as well. 6, not quite 14, but 6. I think this goes decision. I'm hoping Jason Jackson controls and does enough damage while controlling Koreshkov and doesn't allow Koreshkov to land a big shot on him clean. Dude, the face-off between Braga and Pinedo, let's go, dude. Braga right up in his grill. All right. Great job, Pinedo, indeed. Yes, Pinedo Braga trilogy. Shout out to the KHL. They're in the playoffs right now, the Gagarin Cup. Yurov, they're out, unfortunately, but... Yes, he won. Pinedo won. Brubber's talking about Ido Skate, some Bob Marley stuff. What the fuck? Wait, what's going on? Him Benson was a slaughter. That's a great resume. Wait, what's going on? Okay, I have to tune into this, right? I have to tune into this. Fighters are about to make their walkout now. That was Saba Hamasi. PFL makes sure they have finishes on this card. Early stoppages everywhere. Jackson 9 finishes, 6 KO, 3 subs. Do you know now? What do I know? Do you know what is the meaning of idol? You tell your Filipino friends. Does it mean like homie? I mean, here it means something a little different. On Survivor, it means you ain't going to fucking tribal council. PFL makes sure they have finishes on the card. Early stoppages everywhere. I mean, hardly early stoppages everywhere. Let's be honest. Especially the Berkhamov one. He was out after the third hammer fist, after his eyes went to the back of his head before. So yeah, hardly an early stoppage. Yes, Pinedo won. Kura Magomedov somehow went to a split decision with Jordan Williams. It's been 5 minutes straight of what? Yo, no. Thank you so much, dude. Degenerate Dane, you're far too kind, bro. Dude, for those who don't know, Degenerate Dane goes above and beyond. Always a member of the channel. And he's been donating the last few streams like crazy, man. And I'm coming to Denver. I promise you. I'm coming to Denver, dude. Oh, I'm so excited to meet you guys. Thank you so much, Degenerate Dane. Really appreciate you. Man, this is like the third weekend in a row of Degenerate Dane throwing $10 donations out there, man. Thank you so much. I got the ass kicking machine by decision. Hey, well, thank you so much for being a fan. We love having you on the channel as well. In our community here. My made-up fighter will be Daisuke Matsuyama, and 19-year-old Japanese welterweight that's currently 9-1. I don't have any action, though. Probably going to be Jackson out grappling. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yes, Pinedo 1. Pinedo 1. Dude, Degenerate Dame with a tenner. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Honest. I hope Hank has a better stream. I hope Hank has a better stream. Because this has been a good card. I saw King's World was on there. King's World is awesome. He was in our chat earlier. Shooting the breeze. King's World, big supporter of the channel as well for a while. Fellow Canadian. And he was saying he's going to start his own channel and do picks and stuff like that too, which is awesome. So happy to support him like we've supported everyone in the chat here. Say what you want about the M1 Global incident. It was still supporting the channel, okay? I'm just saying, just saying. No, they have not fought yet. I don't give a fuck. Dude, Chris, it is amazing, dude. It is amazing. And, like, I've said this to people before. And a certain individual before, man. Like, just know when you're putting stuff out there that you're putting it out there. Like, and my argument is fucking denial and friggin' speech impediment or therapist motherfucker in the chat here. I am forever fucked. Almost literally. Okay? Am I bitching and complaining about it all the time? No. Are they still homies of mine? Absolutely. All the favorites have won. This smells bad to me. Pinedo won, yes. I got Jackson moneyline to win the fight. He's my last leg on the parlay. Let's go, Chris. I'm rooting for you, buddy. This is the last fight, Taco Fell. This is the last fight. Tomorrow I will be live. Again, fingers crossed, knock on wood, that I'll have all my stuff done for BKFC, then one championship, then whatever's on after one championship, then the next day it's the Pure Marathon. Yes, it's on my schedule, actually. It's on my schedule. If you click the post tab of my channel, you should be able to find it there. Me and you, brother. Let's fucking go, Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Hopefully he comes through for us. I don't know. Again, I really don't have any stake in this. I didn't even make Tapology picks. I know. Crazy. Crazy.
Emotional damage.
But I'm kind of pulling for Jackson in this one. Kind of pulling for Jackson in this one. Been a Bellator loyal for a long time, and the fact that PFL actually showed him a little bit of respect to keep him here. I mean, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Oh, I didn't realize he lost. I totally forgot he lost in Dana White's Contender Series. Because that was early Contender Series. Lost to Mike Graves, that's right. It's funny because I watched this season around Christmas time. Always around Christmas time, I'll watch like the old Ultimate Fighters on Fight Pass. Some of the good ones anyways. And I watched that season. I remember being like, damn, this one... I didn't remember the season being as good as it was. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1 trillion times. 100%. 100%.
Exactly that.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I miss Bellator, man. I miss Bellator. And I was never one when we had it to be like... to rip on it enough where people can say now, they're like, oh, you just hate it now that I need a fucking haircut, bro. I need a fucking haircut. But yeah, I never ripped on it enough. And I am going to get a haircut next week. I was going to grow my hair again like last year. Last year was like down to my fucking shoulders. But I think I'm chopping it off on Tuesday. Or maybe like a slim trim. I don't know. I'm either going full like MMA guru shave recently. Or I'm going to or get just like a trim. We'll see. I'm undecided. You don't miss what you have until it's gone. But okay, what was I going on before I even distracted myself with these fucking crazy locks? These, what did Hockey from Home say? These tired and sweaty locks. I always liked it more than the PFL. So I always enjoyed Bellator cards. I just never pretended that it was better than the UFC. As far as like the roster and even the shows, right? Every now and then there'd be a absolute banger Bellator card and there's some really good fights. I loved how their pacing was amazing and the post-lims were epic as well. But it definitely had its fair share of things to critique. WEC was my shit. Yo, WEC and Strikeforce, arguably both better than anything Bellator ever did. RIP Bellator, PFL somehow fumbled their roster. Exactly. Like, they got a wave of good fighters who just wanted fights. And a lot of them had contracts they could have just honored that were big, but not... Look, with PFL's investment, they were fine, right? But no, we got to sign Francis Ngannou. Fuck Homasi. Fuck all these other guys. Not that Homasi was anything special, but you know, he was the first one that came to mind. Gegard Mousasi. Fuck these guys. Strikeforce Dan Henderson. Yeah. So their first one wasn't televised. Now I think it's going to start being on YouTube, or there's talks with like a local streaming broadcast. Kind of like, you know, there's like a random companies here and there that will stream like the amateur series for Fury, which they scammed me out of my money. Do never pay for Fury amateur series. They won't pay you back, and they'll scam you for your money and just show the fights for free anyways. So don't ever do that. I learned the hard way. But anyways, and then like there's a service that does like ECC and King of the Cage. They might strike a deal with them and do like, you know, $5 pay-per-views or something like that, right? I do know, I think what's her name? The chick who always got armbarred. Jessica Clark. She fought Muay Thai in that promotion. Funny enough, I think that was the only like former UFC fighter there. But yeah, Gilbert Melendez. I actually talked to him a little bit about that. I met Gilbert Melendez at an LFA event last year or the year before, and I was waiting for my buddy to pick me up. And he was closing at a bar, so I had like a couple hours to kill at the kind of like the couple hours we have to kill right now. This is the main event, guys. Why are we... Maybe this is just a big cold open. I don't know. But anyways, had some time to drink at the bar, and Melendez was chilling there, and yeah, chilling there, and he was down to talk and shoot the breeze. Had a beer with him, and he didn't tell me too much about it, but said it was super cool learning from Scott. I have Jackson. I'm thinking unanimous decision. But yeah, I love Scotty Coker, by the way. I mean, K1 Coker, man. That's what he brought. He brought all that good juju to Strikeforce. And honestly, it helped build up Bellator to what it was when it was eventually, I don't even want to say sold, just given away. Strikeforce, WC Pride all gave me a UFC run. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I still like Pride more than UFC. Always will. I mean, I don't think they're gonna have a fifth fight. And I think Aoki still submits him. The chick who always gets armbarred. A live dog? Yeah. I just don't think he'll be able to out-grapple Jackson. But a live dog for a potential knockout? Maybe. Giblet! Why so much time between the feature bout? I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense. Pride never died. The Fedor versus Rogers fight always comes to mind. That is a deep cut, and I love it. Fifth fight is WWE MMA type shit. Okay. Is that the name of the promotion? Because I know they did like a mix of everything. They did some Muay Thai, they did some MMA, they did some boxing. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, speaking of CJI, did you guys hear, did you hear about the Craig Jones versus Gable Stevenson super fight? When I first heard Jones versus Gable, I thought it was John Jones. I'm like, for fuck's sakes, bro, we're gonna see you grapple before Tom Aspinall? Dude, I almost, like, smashed my table when I saw Jones versus Stevenson. I was like, no, it's fucking John Jones. Are you kidding me? But thank God it's Craig Jones. Craig Jonesy. I definitely think he has a chance. 100% has a chance. Like, again, I'm not bullish on Jackson. I'm picking him to win via decision, but I'm not bullish on him by any means. Both these guys are veterans. I think Jackson's a little bit more well-rounded. I think Koreshkov is a little bit more dangerous. And again, I went the way of the more dangerous fighter in Pinedo in the last fight, but for this one, I'm going Jackson. That's a great grappling match. Wonder what Craig Jones will weigh in at. That's the thing, dude. Chris, I'll be doing commentary. I can't show the fight. That's illegal. You're a smart guy. You know that. You're a smart guy. Maybe someday PFL will hire me to do some of their companions. Kind of like... oh, why am I blanking? Who does the UFC fight companions again? Little Evil. Pulver. By the way, how fucking wholesome was that when he found out... Wasn't he on stream when he found out he was going into the Hall of Fame? There you go, Benjamin. There you go. Jason Jackson is inconsistent. Is he, though? Is he? Is he? Look at this run. From 2019 to 2024, he never lost. That seems pretty consistent to me. Now, on stellar performances, sure. But he's found ways to get it done. I don't really follow wrestling much, but Wyatt Hendrickson is with big news, hoping he does MMA. I follow some of the Gophers just because I'm in Minnesota, and a lot of the Gopher wrestlers who do MMA will either stay in Minnesota or get like scouted or go to like ATT or Kill Cliff or something like that. And then LFA will match the local Minnesota fighters against the Minnesota fighters that left to go to the big gyms, and they always turn out to be really good fights. Usually the better fighters win. Like I think like Blockus, not his last fight. He lost his last fight. Fucking when's Mike Blockus fighting? Fuck. Anyways, but when he was in LFA, the one that I went to, yeah, he absolutely destroyed the local guy, unfortunately. Koreshkov does not look 34. Brett Rogers was a friend of a friend, and he was the pride of Minnesota until he started assaulting dudes in library bathrooms. No longer the pride there. But in the ring, some good memories. Little Evil, Jens Pulver, man. Idol's their fighter now. Want to fight John Jones, not willing to break. Dude, I think Aspinall wants to fight John Jones. That dude, Ian, is tiny? Ian Parker just picked Jackson. Get Ian Parker off my screen. If you don't mind me asking why Minnesota seems like a random place to move to from... it's a long story. So happy to dive into it on like another stream. But I'll give... While they're being announced here, I'll give you the Coles notes. So I started a media company. I actually left college to start a media company, although I did enough college where I basically fucking have a degree. I was there long enough. I got one. I got one of the 3 degrees I went for. But anyways. But, I mean, I... started a media company and we got funding, and there was a chance that it was going to blow up bigger than we ever expected. So you got to roll the dice in life. Went all in on that for 3 years. Left the company when it was like time to like renew a contract and move, equity stuff around. I left the company, and I had a small media company in Minnesota called the Soda Pod, my second channel. I put more time into the Soda Pod than I do City Life, which is crazy. I manage and own and co-own that brand. We have creators who write for like The Athletic, and we have like 5 or 6 different shows that drop every single weekday on the podcast sphere, multiple different platforms, YouTube. And yeah, so that was taking the next step. I just left a company. I'm half American. It was easy for me to travel and work in the States without a visa. So I was like, fuck it. I have friends out there. I got a place to live. Let's kind of not go all in, but let's go more so in with this Soda Pod brand. And yeah, here we are. And I mean, Minnesota is basically the best of Canada and the United States mixed together. I don't know, Kyle, I'm watching on ESPN. The tail of the tape graphics, cheesy as hell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 1. Let's get it on. Main event of the evening, last fight to determine the next round of the tournament. Round 1. Let's get... So, because this tournament, only 3 rounds, right? Hey, and that's where I connected with Creepy Colors through the Soda Pod. Someone's reading. 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Low kick by Jackson. Left jab by Koreshkov. Another low kick by Jackson, utilizing that range well. Yep, only 3. Honestly, don't mind it. Oh, a couple rights to the body by Jackson. 430. Jackson looking for the takedown. Looking for the single leg. Now maybe for the body lock. Jackson, watch those shorts. Watch those shorts. .414. I don't think it's true. They were talking about it at one point. Three minutes and 59 seconds. .348. .334. Still clinching up against the cage. This is what I figured Jackson would do. Or at least more so do. Probably hoping that he'd be able to get this control time on the ground. But he's looking for that takedown. Still 3 minutes and 24 seconds. .304. Come on, Jackson. Jackson and Jean both built like 185ers. Tall. Fucking fit. Yeah, because like Jackson's usually a little bit taller and lankier than his foes, but Koreshkov, he's a big dude as well. Yeah, we thought what Jones did to Cyril Gahn was, you know, easy work. Whew. Gone money hanging on Jackson. What's up, Alan? Good to see you. Okay, not much to comment on, guys. 69 people in the chat now. Nice. Good to see you all. Don't forget to smash that like button. Refs probably separate him. Dude, straight up, he hasn't been like him in particular. Keith Peterson hasn't been separating guys much today. But maybe we're just so used to Ryzen now. UFC fucked up so bad, cutting Pinedo after 2 fights. Agreed. He's just not, he's non-stop action. Like, every time he's in there, he puts on a good fight. Even losing, man, it's... He goes out in entertaining fashion, too. What Jackson fight talking about? The Jackson fight that's going on right now. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. Koreshkov pushing Jackson up against the cage. Good old hug fest. Let's work. Let's work. Yeah, man. I mean, Keith Peterson can't let this go on much longer. Let's be honest. I know he's been training with the ACA boys. Maybe that's why he's been losing all the weight. .102. Oh, a nice right uppercut by Jackson. Outside low kick by Jackson. Jackson with 1-2. Jackson looking sharp here, guys. Yo, what's up, Gary? Good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow all day for streams, baby. Good to see you, Gary. Oh, Koreshkov with a nice right as well. Now Koreshkov pushing Jackson up against the cage. Let's work. Let's work.
It's her default.
Jackson looks aggressive. 33 seconds. Nice knee to the body by Jackson. Who won the first round? Jackson, in my opinion. We got 10 seconds left, but Jackson landed some decent strikes. Unable to get the takedown. Oh, was Koreshkov. Then Jackson tried to land a knee, tripped, and then Jackson got the reversal. But yeah, Jackson, he won that round. Jackson won the first round. Jackson won the first round. Picked apart his leg, landed the better strikes. I'd imagine more control time as well. ESPN Fight Center doesn't have the graphics for this, eh? They do for Dana White's Contender Series. But I don't think they do for... I mean, I should have checked ahead of time. But I don't think they do for PFL. I think like they have it, but they don't have any of the graphics or anything. I mean, they kind of do, but they don't have any stats. They have the graphics, but they don't have any stats. Rising style. Jackson low-key got lucky that kick didn't land. Who's better in shape now? Too early to tell. They're on the bench. As far as pure striking goes, Koreshkov has a notable advantage, but add pressure and wrestling threat of Jackson, he's arguably better. All these fights this evening have followed the odds. Yeah, but a lot of them have been close too, right? 10-9, the ass-kicking machine. Like, I mean, like, there hasn't been, like, there's only been a couple, like, big underdogs, right? Yeah, Lucas, same place as you always watch it. Scroll up in the chat, but I'm watching on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And or ESPN Plus. I actually have the choice tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think this being 3 is a huge advantage for Jackson. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
Okay, Mo, we already told you, man. We already told you, okay? 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, he might be. No, Koreshkov did not win. I've won 7 out of 8 legs. Just waiting for Jackson. Jackson, great job defending the takedown. Big elbows by Jackson on the side of Koreshkov's head. Koreshkov trying to finish the takedown, but Jackson, great sprawl. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Jackson sprawling and landing elbows to the body in the right side of Koreshkov's head. 4 minutes. Elbows to the body now. Koreshkov just sniffing that crotch. 4 minutes on the clock. $3:51. Jackson is a decisionator. Yep. If this was Ryzen, oh, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Look, the PFL may have added elbows, but it's still basically the WWE. It's still basically fake-ass MMA like the UFC is, because you cannot land knees to grounded opponents. If this was real MMA, Jason Jackson would have already won the fight. And Koreshkov is grabbing onto the cage. Cut off his fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Cut off his fingers. If you grab the cage, you should be able to get his fingers cut off. 3:11. Yeah, Taco, someone already gave him the link. He's just having a hard time. WrestleFuck. Well, I'd say he's actually doing a little bit more than WrestleFucking. I mean, Koreshkov's trying to WrestleFuck Jackson at this point. Jackson at this point countering and landing some elbows, but it's going to be a grappling heavy match, ladies and gentlemen. Almost superior rule set. Rising as soft as you can't even hit your opponent over the head with a chair like in WWE. Dude, I'm sure in some bouts, if you ask Shotzi to put that in the bout agreement, he would, though. That's what makes Ryzen based. Jackson looking to try to get into mount. Not quite in that modified half guard side control. Rolling to his left is Koreshkov. Take Koreshkov 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Bro, he's got like 2-3 more years left on his career, so he's got to go quickly. Jackson's dominating right now. Jackson's just clearly the better grappler, yep. Oh, it's all good, Benjamin. It's all good. 2 minutes on the clock. You are helping. It's all good. You technically didn't give a link. A simple name. No, he didn't give a link. 1 minute and 48 seconds. And only mods can give, and myself can give links in the chat. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Yo, Kamo, stop spamming. You know where to find it. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. At this point, just get ESPN Plus. Eye pokes and groin shots allowed. And Jackson with a nice trip takedown. 1 minute and 24 seconds. Then go find it, dude. Oh, shot to the back of the head by Jackson. And Koreshkov seems a little banged up on this one. Helping each other isn't frowned upon. Oh, that was back of the head. Oh my god. Koreshkov bleeding on his forehead. Or sorry, not bleeding on his forehead. Bleeding on the top of his fucking dome, bro. He's bleeding on his bald spot. Straight up cut. Yeah, you can't argue that that wasn't back of the head. I mean, when the fucking cut is on the top of the cranium. Bro, no, okay. We literally gave it to you. Stop spamming. I'm not reading your comments anymore, dude. We literally gave it to you so many times. That's why it's frustrating at this point. You're just distracting us from the fight. Well, I guess there's not a fight right now, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Some ground and pound and a cut. There were some elbows going from Jackson, some elbows and hammer fists, and he hit him right in the top of the head here. Take a look at the replay. Boom! Elbow right to the back of his head. Elbow right to the back of his head. Well, it's right at the top of the head. So is it the back of the head or is it the top of the head? Regardless. His elbow wrapped around legal strike. Nasty back of the head shot. They're calling it accidental. Oh, are they calling it accidental because he, like, tucked his head under? No one won yet. No one won yet. It's all over probably. What's up, Pretty Flacco? Good to see you. We'll see. We'll see. Back part of the top of the head. I will say, Koreshkov, tough motherfucker. As he's up on his feet, they're giving him time to recover. Doctors talking to him. Trainers talking to him. They might take a point away, though. Yo, what's up, Zionist? Good to see you. Not over yet. We're still waiting. It was 100% accidentally moved to the last second. I did notice the little head tuck there. Which, again, you can't really blame either for them. I mean, like, you're getting fucking hit in the head. What are you going to do? Tuck? Not front. Top? Back? He might not continue. Nah, dude, I'm QMJHL. I'm WHL, OHL, QMJHL. We're still listening in for what's going on here. He might not continue. Keith Pearson, he's going to give him some time. Give him 5 minutes. Yeah, no, Keith Pearson's giving him time. I dig that. No. No. You got it mixed up, Mamai. QMJHL. Look that shit up before you fucking comment in the chat, bro. WHL, OHL, QMJHL. Get that shit right, brother. This would be a no contest. If he dies, he dies. In Drago voice. I think it would be a no contest because it's well under 2.5 rounds. Yeah, it's well under 2.5 rounds. If it ends with a no contest, what happens? That is a great question. We don't know what happens in no contest or draws. I think it has to be 2 full rounds or technical decision. Oh, okay. I knew it was 2 and something. I'm mad because you don't read or you don't listen to me. That's why. I literally said WHL, OHL, LG, or oh, you almost got me there. WHL, OHL, QMJHL, and you're saying Happy Pride Month like an idiot. Listen to what I'm saying. Do some Google research and then nod your head at me, brother. Yo, I gotta get sticker, but please don't spam. This has nothing to do with the gays. Bro just didn't want to listen to me. WHL, OHL, QMJHL. If hell existed, that's the real question. It must not be very deep, otherwise he'd be bleeding like a stuffed pig. Oh, I will. I was hoping he'd look it up. You know, he wants to play in the live chat. I thought, you know, I'd throw something legit for him to look up, but unfortunately, he's a smart guy. All right, here we go. We are back at it, ladies and gentlemen. That was really dumb of Jason Jackson. Let's go. I think it was a little bit of, yeah, Jason Jackson throwing those shots that were clear, like head strikes, and then a little bit of Koreshkov also, like, tucking the head there at the end. Lucky he didn't lose a point. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Nice takedown by Jackson. Who the fuck is Vitali? And they were back at it. Takedown by Jackson. Full mount and back to the elbows by Jackson. 55 seconds on the clock, and Jackson, I mean, a lot of these elbows are being covered. Actually, every single one of these shots are being covered, but now Jackson grabs the wrist of Koreshkov, and now looking for the rear naked choke. It's not quite under the chin just yet. Koreshkov doing a good job of fighting the hands. He's not even quite on his side just yet, but great job by Jackson. Okay, this is under the chin. This is under the chin, and Koreshkov is asleep. Koreshkov is asleep. Koreshkov is asleep. Koreshkov is asleep, ladies and gentlemen. He put him to sleep. Good night, Jim Kite. I mean, Andrey Koreshkov. In absolute mauling, ladies and gentlemen. Just took him right to the ground, and it is all over. I was so scared they would have stopped, or they stopped it. He said, I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. He said, I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. Shout out to Hank the Tank.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged!
That is what was going through Jason Jackson's head on repeat when he went for that, ladies and gentlemen. Thad Gene is going to have a very tough test in Jason Jackson. Absolutely. Reminds me of how Lima put him to sleep in their third fight. Bro, that whole time, Jason Jackson's walking forward. I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. I don't give a fuck. Jackson gonna smash him. Either fighter round 3 plus 1,200. Wait, it wasn't round 3. It wasn't round 3. It was round 2. First, Douglas Lima chokes Koreshkov out cold, and now Jackson does it 7 years later. Smash ya, boy. Damn. Damn. It was round 2. It was round 2. Yeah, I know. I don't blame you for thinking that because there was 1 minute left and it was a 5-minute break, right? Jason Jackson won. Like, he only had a minute to finish the fight. Oh, fuck off, dude. Holy shit, I thought it hit. Oh, I'm sorry it didn't hit. You were close. You were close. Under 2.5 co-main and main plus 600. Let's go, Void Mate. Crazy 30 seconds. Just like takes him down full mount. It wasn't a KO. It wasn't a KO. He took him down and choked him out. I've already told you, dude. Jason Jackson won second round via rear naked choke. Just hit 500 off an 8 on a 6-leg parlay. Let's go. Okay. I was like, jeez, bro. Jeez. Wow, well, fun PFL card, man. Fun PFL card. We'll await the official announcement here and see if they're going to give us any announcements on what's coming up next for the PFL. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It was fun indeed. I am inevitable. Hey, thank you, Benjamin. Hey, you're welcome anytime here, brother. It was great having you in the chat. We have even more people gambling away and giving their live bets and things like that during the UFC streams, and obviously during some of the other big promotions we cover as well. Tomorrow I'll be live twice, maybe 3 times, and Saturday we'll be up all night because we're gonna be doing Deep, which is a Japanese promotion, and Grotchin. Gabriel, Logan, Thad, Kim, Movlid, Jackson, 6-leg parlay. Hey, have a good one, Striking Ace. That was funny, dude. I almost didn't have the heart to tell you. I was like, I gotta do. Oh, geez. All right. To her knockouts? I mean, honestly. All right, I'll stop. One more day of work tomorrow. Let's go, Skatesman. Before the weekend. I mean, I'm technically supposed to be working tomorrow. My on-site work got canceled. But I'm still on call. I'm supposed to be like a text away from the client. Show the fights, clown. Fucking loser. Fucking LGBTQ loser? Fucking QMJHL, LGBT, WHL, OHL loser? Thank you so much for the $3, my man. Appreciate you. This girl's gonna find out either way. I know, I'm just too nice. Too Canadian. What can I say? What can I say? I need some of that. I need some of that cheekiness to rub off on me. As the great Vladimir Tarasenko said, "What's a rub off mean?" No problem, Emery. Thank you so much for joining. How Jackson can submit a Russian with more strikes than Dagestani grappling. A Russian from Omsk, not Dagestan. That's why. A Russian from Omsk, not that's it, Nick. He's from Omsk. He's not from Dagestan. He's way better grappler than I think pure striker. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hope there's a fight. Let's hope Curry knocks out LeBron in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope Curry knocks out LeBron in the first round. I think I think TKO. I think TKO from the undersized guy. That's when I thought I sniped the NHL awards last year when I was actually betting on this year's. Yes, I remember that. I remember that. Oh. Let's go. I had to beg my customer service person to cancel the bets. Draymond Green in the game, so there's actually a chance. Bro, I've said this before. I got no ill will towards Draymond Green because he didn't do anything to me, but when I had a tough summer last year because I lost my biggest client, and the only thing in the contract that would have broken it for like the year that I signed with them was that if they sold the brand to a media company or a network. What do they do after having Draymond Green on as the guest? Sell him the podcast and media brand. And they had their own producers and didn't need me, so emotional damage. Emotional. So even though he never did anything to me, and I honestly don't give a shit about basketball at all, I will never like Draymond Green for putting me almost on the streets where Hank wanted me in the summer. Damn you Warriors to beat the, or damn you Warriors. I honestly, I don't know. I said beat up. I don't care if who wins or loses. I just want to see Curry fight LeBron James in the center of the court. I have no interest on who scores or doesn't score more. All I want to see is a fight. I should have never canceled Makar for Norris, though. That's his trophy unless he's in. Yeah, right. It's Makar's trophy if Quinn Hughes isn't in the league. Let's be perfectly honest. Let's be perfectly honest here. When I heard about the announcer say round 2, it broke my heart a little bit. Yeah, like, typical Avs fans, you know, with the cup covered glasses right now. Little old Quinn Hughes in Vancouver, who is the better of the two. Put it this way, if Makar was in the Vancouver situation, he'd be doing a lot worse right now than Hughes is. Let's just say that much. The lore deepens. In the center of the court, absolute dude. I don't like sports. I'll watch all sports. But I don't follow or like sports if there's no fighting allowed. Basketball, there used to be fighting. Not sanctioned, but there used to be fighting. So shout to Charles Barkley and co. Fucking Detroit Pistons, like, that was the shit. Now it's fucking horrendous to watch. Hardly. Dive into his analytics, dude. Hardly. And the eye test. He's not. People think, oh, small center who can skate his defensive liability. Bro, he's not, though. That's the thing. He's not. I honestly rate them pretty similar. I give the skating edge to Quinn Hughes, though. Jackson shoves Gene their pit. Oh, they're yelling at each other right now. Damn. All right, let's go, dude. Gene versus Jackson. Storley versus Kikuiri. I'm digging that semifinals, bro. I'm digging that semifinals. Let's go. Let's go. I'm stoked to see how Zeev Buyam does, though, as a pro. Did you follow his brother at all this year? He went pro, played a bit with the Red Wings. Oh, let's go. Dude, shout out to Ray Sefo, by the way. One of my favorite fights of all time was Mark Hunt versus Ray Sefo in K1. I didn't realize it's the Battle of the Island Heritage. Oh, now I get Hank's fucking profile picture. He had a fat joint in Jackson's mouth, and I was like, does this guy smoke? Jamaican. Jamaican. A little assuming there, but Jamaican. All right, guys. Well, that is it. And what a fun... Dude, we are less than 4 hours for a PFL event. Now, this PFL event had 8 fights. But still, I look at any PFL event. 6 fights or 14. I assume it's over 7 hours. Hey, thanks again for the dono, man. Hopefully our boy stops coming at you there. I wasn't able to listen to a lot of what he was saying here today, but I was leaving good comments. I was saying it was awesome to see in the Granite and King's World in the chat. I said, what a great night of fights. I said, should there be any 10-8s? Rare PFL win. True. Good to see you again. By the way, Cossacks, good to see you again. That wasn't Granite? Was it actually? Oh my god. See, I wasn't listening. It was better paced than usual. I just tried to do my part. Leave a comment. Give some watch time. I'll probably still listen to the whole thing. Today was a good day for parlays. I thought they were... Oh, yes, they're not beefing anymore. I'm already hyped for Jean vs. Jackson. Me too. Yo, what's up, El Jefe? Good to see you. Good to see you. I can't keep track of the drama, nor do I want to. Ido skates him in, so we'll leave it at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we got coming up tomorrow? What do we got coming up tomorrow? By the way, 60 likes on the videos. Thank you guys so much.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Sorry, I left the volume knob up a little too loud on that one. My bad. What do we got tomorrow coming up? We got potentially a lot this weekend, guys. Potentially a lot this weekend. There's still going to be a lot. We got potentially like another marathon. We've had 3 this might be potentially the 3rd marathon weekend in a row. As instead of doing like a few fights here, then like a few hour break between, nah, dude, like once we start going on Saturday, shoot, I would even argue Friday night if there's something else after that. We're going all out. So tomorrow, there you go. At 12 p.m. Eastern, we have bare knuckle. Then 1 championship in the evening. Also, there's 1 championship in the morning. I will not be covering that. I got to get some work done. And then Saturday, I know there's a glory kickbox. Fucking who gives a fuck about the heavyweight? Another heavyweight tournament. I don't care if it's a Grand Prix this time and not a collision. Fuck. If there was an Octagon, I'd 100% be watching Glory, as I do like Glory, and it gets a ton of views on the channel. I ain't doing this for views. We're doing Octagon because the people have been asking me for the last 5 or 6 weeks. Isha, you haven't done an Octagon stream in a while. Isha, when are you doing Octagon again? We're doing it this weekend, and our boy Max Holzer, friend of the channel, is headlining. Whatever's left of Glory, we will cover, though. Whatever's left of Glory, we will cover. Then we'll dive into UFC. Then we'll go balls deep in Deep Osaka Impact first round. Whatever's left of Gladiator. Gladiator does start before Deep, but Deep only has 8 or 9 fights. Gladiator has like 16, so Gladiator's probably going to go on longer. And then on Sunday, UWC. And that will close out the weekend. Again, if you guys want a quick recap, we got Kyun Kim, who beat Nathan Kelly. We got Kikuiri, who kind of beat Bachar. Again, beautiful rear naked choke. Honestly, I'm most excited to see Kyun Kim again, because I didn't know much about him before this tournament. Braga, great job getting his first submission. Thad Jean, great finish. Khaybulaev, close fight, good 2 rounds. Almost got finished in the first round. Logan Storley, well, he did what Logan Storley does. I mean, typical Logan Storley. And Pinedo, man, did what he usually does, knock out his opponent. And Jason Jackson, great win too. So overall, really fun card. Great vibes here today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let's get back to the comments one more time. Skates, come hop on your channel. I gotta talk. 60 likes hit. Let's go. Oh, you're going live again? Oh, yeah. What are you streaming? Anyways, I gotta make dinner, so I'll hop in for sure and say what's up. I have to work tomorrow morning, so I'm doing one in the afternoon. Umlatov missing weight saved Storley. So much dudes lucky he missed weight. That's true. No wonder Storley looked a little bit more doughy than figured. Octagon over Glory. I don't make the rules. Retiring out of a single elimination tournament is crazy. Apparently his knee popped though or something. I couldn't see it, but that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. Anyways, guys, this was awesome. Thank you so much. The fight weekend has started. Now I owe you guys a membership stream, so fuck, it's too late for one now. I'll try. You know what? We'll sneak one in tomorrow after 1. I don't think there's any fights after 1. I promise I'll set up the stream tomorrow. I know I've been slacking. I've been trying, guys. I've been trying. It's like once I have some time this week, it's been like 1 a.m. and I'm like, no one's even up anyways to watch this. So I will do one tomorrow after 1. I promise. I will set up the stream tomorrow. And if it's not set up, fucking spam me. The one time I'm going to ask for spams, spam me. We're going to do it tomorrow. It's going to be a long one. We have 3 MMA stories and highlights. Yo, what's up, Funkmaster? Amazing card. Good to see you, by the way. Funkmaster Flay, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people have been asking. We've been playing the theme song a lot, Funkmaster Flay. They've been asking, where can I download this? You know, where is it available? And I said, it's a City Life exclusive, bitch. City Life exclusive. So let's end off the stream with this playing here with Funkmaster Flay, my brother. By the way, I just ordered myself a new hoodie, so I'm sending you the used one soon, brother.
City Life, sipping on some syrup, I feel Canadian. City Life, I might bet some fights.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged. We in for a blessed weekend. Yes. That is something I was supposed to do a while ago, too. I will actually do that so people can download it. Dude, it's so awesome. I even have it on my phone. Every now and then, I'm just like, whenever I'm cruising. Or usually warming up for my bike ride. Hey, we're just about to wrap up, but it's great to see you. Hell yeah, I can't wait to cover your fights as well. Mr. Grant Gregory's also made a ton of music for the channel as well. But we've had a couple people ask about this song recently, and I saw Funkmaster in the chat, so I'm like, let's go! Let's go. Mr. Grant, I will be live tomorrow for BKFC and One Championship. Yes, he did! Yes, he did! Yo, can't wait. Check out Funkmaster Flay's channel. He posts his music there as well. He did Mr. Grant Gregory in beautiful fashion. I don't get IDGAFITDR. Oh, it's my favorite thing in the world. It's my favorite thing in the world. All right. Smash that like button and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys tomorrow, noon Eastern, for a little BKFC. And then One Championship in the evening. Then we'll have a long-ass 2 weeks worthy of content for a membership stream. Get some sleep. Enjoy your Friday tomorrow. And we'll be back as the marathon is about to begin. Smash that like button and subscribe. All you beauties, thank you so much for donating as well. I got to give a quick shout out to Volcan, to Ben, to Idaho Skatesman, to Degenerate Dane, to Ben again, and to the QMJHL. Man, fuck the QMJHL. All right, back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, in less than 24 hours. Less than 12 hours. Around 12 hours. All right, I'm just blabbing on now. We'll see you guys later. Peace. I am hungry. And I'm also out of here. Good night. Now I can't even find my exit video. See you later. Fuck this.
Yeah.